Hello, Club Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. This is episode 90. We have a very special guest with us today. I got my cousin here, cousin Nikki, Miss Biscuit.
I am here. Yes, it is a pleasure. Oh my God, y'all don't even understand.
They call you Miss Biscuit?
I am Miss Biscuit.
Why?
Well, the name came from when I was younger. I used to eat a lot, and then my stomach would get like abnormally big, and then family members would just poke it and be like, who? And I didn't want to say I'm a Pillsbury Dough girl, so I'm like, nah, Miss Biscuit will be better.
That's funny.
I never knew that. I never knew.
I know. Everybody always be like, oh, you thick. That's why. Yeah, no, that's not why I am. Well, I was a little bit thicker now. You know, my back got smaller.
Unbig the back season.
Unbig.
You know, we
you hear me?
our back.
I did. About 10 more pounds, though. I'll be good.
Okay, Miss Biscuit.
Damn, I thought that was something that you just started through, like, when you started podding and stuff, you just started calling yourself Miss Biscuit. I didn't know it actually came from, like, your childhood.
Oh, yeah. No, it came from childhood.
Now, Nikki, why you got this mic so close to you?
I thought I was supposed to, no?
No. See,
No, it's
I
cool.
didn't even
It's
tell you
good.
so, but that was funny. So you just keep it with you, and wherever you go, just follow it with
okay,
you. But you ain't
okay.
gotta have it like
Oh,
right
okay.
here. But don't, you feel me?
Oh, because it was old school mic time back in the day. You used to be like, hi, how are you?
No, we ain't old school no more. We good. We good.
Okay, cool.
Well, we gonna have a fun episode with you. I got a bunch of stuff on the schedule. So we like to start off the pod with guests playing a game of Weird or No.
I know.
Right?
Yes.
And so Weird or No is we're going to give you a headline, and you just have to tell us if you think it's weird or no, and you get one sentence to explain why.
Okay.
All right, Jonesy.
I got you. Kentucky woman quits her job after winning $90,000 on a scratch-off ticket. After taxes, she received $64,000. Is that weird or not?
Weird, because why would the government take that much money?
Okay. A woman with a full beard says it's hard for her to find a man. Is that weird or no?
No, that ain't weird, ma'am. You're not.
You're
gonna
not
find a man that want to feel full beard on a woman.
Her shit was so like full. Like DJ Khaled, the niggas at Sharks.
She had Joe Beard.
Fuller.
Oh, okay.
Her shit was crazy.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
Girly as hell. with a whole ass
Not
beard.
thick as hell with a beard.
Chance the Rapper and his wife, Kristen Carley, announced that they are getting divorced. Is that weird or no?
Yeah, that's weird. I like them.
Okay.
Relationship goals.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I said her last name wrong. Is it Corley?
Corley.
Okay.
Corley.
Yeah.
My bad.
Young jock explains why he wore a dress. I lost the bet and I'm not ashamed of the after effects. Is that weird or not?
No, that ain't weird. You did it. You go ahead and do it because you lost the bet.
Okay. Atlanta ranks third in new HIV infections nationwide. Is that weird or no?
Weird only because why y'all just going in raw in it?
Okay.
Okay.
Strap up.
Yeah.
Joe Biden has declared Easter Sunday Transgender Day of Visibility. Is that weird or not?
So first of all, Easter Sunday, out of all of the days out of the year, you choose that day.
Right.
It's not the transgender part. It's the day that he chose. Weird.
Okay.
Okay. And Easter's a revolving holiday. Like, it's never the same Sunday.
It's never.
So is it every different?
So that's what I'm, That's what I'm saying. Because you said Easter Sunday. Now, if it was saying like every third Sunday in April or every third Sunday in March, it'd be different because Easter never falls on the same Sunday.
So
Right.
so I wasn't gonna clear up that headline, but I'm gonna do it since you started it. He signed that day way before Easter came. So like when you come into office, you just create like your 100 days, your first 100 days, and you just set your whole, plan out. And so it was already a plan. And so I don't know if they knew that day would be Easter Sunday, but that's the headline that people are running with.
Man, they knew.
Where's Google?
Well,
They
knew.
I don't know, but
They knew.
But it's a great thing to push for people that hate the LGBT. Like, hey, the government gay agenda. He knew this shit, but I don't know.
He knew.
I don't know.
He knew.
Because we know damn well when it get closer to Mother's Day, we don't know what day until we get close to that day.
Well, honestly, I check. Google what day is is Easter on this year. Google what day is Mother's Day on this year. So I know he has a team because your team is awesome. They ain't gonna send you off.
Yeah, they have a way more a larger team.
Yeah,
it's a nice speculation.
They knew. I'm going with that.
Kerry Washington reveals how she hid her engagement ring to keep her relationship private. Is that weird or no?
no, that's not weird.
Why?
Only because the media has a way of twisting and turning everything you do. And women these days in that spotlight, they like to, for some reason, be just malicious to do things to provoke your relationship to be destroyed. I don't know what it is with women that wants to prove that they the side chick. So whatever they got hidden or whatever goes on, just keep it to yourself. You the person that's in the limelight, you just stay in the limelight and call it a day.
You was supposed to give us a sentence.
Oh, sorry.
But I knew that was going to get you
I
riled up.
apologize. You know I love relationship questions.
Airplane passenger fined in Sydney for urinating in a cup. Is that weird or not?
Yeah, it's weird. Just go pee outside or in the toilet.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was weird and all.
Yes.
So thank you for playing.
I like it.
Now, did you have more that you want to add to the Kerry Hills Washington one? Because I knew that one was going to be a little bit longer for you.
Well, the only reason why I'm saying it is because, like, if I don't know why this stuck with me so long, but with Cardi B and Offset, the woman that Offset chose to come out and say he's with after them breaking up, it was the person that Cardi B had fought or had a problem with back in the day. So you scuffled up somebody to come and put in her face. So if Kerry Washington chooses not to wear her ring because of her relationship with her man, that's part of the reason we see so much sabotage going on in Hollywood that I would keep my man private. I stopped posting my husband so much now because of that reason. Like, I got more likes and views when my husband was on camera with me, but I don't know if it's because the chemistry we got that makes it so much of a good content, or y'all just like how my man look.
Okay.
And they finna come destroy your home.
Well, they can't destroy none here.
Oh, you tell them.
Okay.
You tell them.
I think that's the part that was missing in that whole story with Cardi B and Offset. It's easily destroyable, you know.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Okay. Well, I have a hot topic that I saw hit the net like 2 days ago. I wanted to get your perspective on it.
Oh Lord,
Because this is Miss Biscuit, and Miss Biscuit like to mind everybody else's business
for free until I get paid.
So this is a celebrity his name is Rip Michaels. He's a comedian. He's been on Wild 'N Out and all types of stuff, right? So he went on Angela's show. Angela Yee's show.
Charlotte McGay.
yeah.
But I call her Yee.
He went on her show and he recalled a time where he was hospitalized from having a heart attack, right? And he said that his wife left him when he was hospitalized. That was his side of the story.
That's not funny.
And so people were in the comments and they were just like, oh no, we need to know the wife's side, because I just don't see a woman just leaving just because she don't fuck with you, like, for whatever reason. It got to do with something about you. And so some of the comments were all leaning towards she went through that phone and she saw some shit.
Something happened, bro.
Right? Okay. Now, from your expertise of dating and being in serious relationships with people, what do you think could have been the reason why the wife just up and left the hospital?
I'm with the comments. What you do? Because in my mind, well, I don't know who his wife is. I don't know if she's an Instagram model or who you chose to be that person in your life, but it's two sides. If she is a person that is about the image and how things are, you messed up, you ain't going wilding out no more, you ain't got no more money, I'm gone. However, if it's not, it's a ride or die chick that you didn't, came up and said she about, me, not my money, you did something wrong. And she said, no, dude, I'm not staying because you're faking. You didn't have a heart attack. You just wanted me to stay, and I'm not.
No, he really had a heart attack. He really was.
Well, no,
like,
So she
we
made it to
came.
the hospital.
Yeah, he was.
she
He
left
was
the
in.
hospital.
Was it ICU, intensive care?
Right.
He was in that, and
she was there.
left the hospital.
And went where?
She left the relationship. Like when he got
She
out the
went through his
hospital,
phone.
she was done with him.
She went through his phone.
Yeah, she went through his phone and
went through his
said, "Oh,
phone.
tell old
found
girl,
some shit,
yes,
yep.
tell old girl to come and take care of you because I'm done." Yeah, most definitely, and I would.
That's
Okay,
clear as day.
okay.
I don't really think nothing at all can stop me from leaving the hospital if I find out that you had a whole nother woman in your phone, a relationship going. Yeah, tell her, come on.
And you found out then.
Yeah.
When this
Right
nigga
then.
damn near finna die.
Yeah, no,
That's
you
crazy.
die on me, I'm gonna kill you because I want you to live for me to fuck you up. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
No,
my
you
apologies.
can you can cuss.
Oh,
You
okay.
can do your thing on our show. You can do your thing.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
adults here.
Yeah,
Miss
you-
Biscuit.
Yeah, you survive. I'm gonna fuck you up, and then you gonna go over there with her.
Why you say it so hard?
I
What's
don't
wrong
know.
with you?
With Miss Biscuit.
It's an interesting
It's interesting name. I know,
Yeah.
everybody say it like they do. For the first time, I was like, I think like people just kept saying it, and I just kept laughing. I don't know. It's just funny the way they say it.
It is it's a funny day.
Now, but has she never went to the hospital? That mean they already had the problems, and all right, now that's kind of fucked up. But
Yeah, if she
for her
went to the
make it
hospital and then leave.
nah,
Yeah.
she found out some shit.
Yeah, she found out some stuff.
So if that was to happen to you, and you know you did some dirt,
2 + 2 = 4, bro. I'm gonna be mad that it happened.
Yeah.
but it's like you really can't get mad. You was on bullshit.
through sickness, and health, death do us part, all those vows you took.
You broke the vows first by cheating or doing whatever you was doing.
Ooh, what if it was a baby? What if she seen an ultrasound picture?
What if he
that
stole
would've
money
been
from
tough.
her?
Ooh,
And she found out,
Ooh.
yeah, then.
Okay, so what is a act that you just feel like it's the worst act you could do to your partner?
have a child on him. That's why I divorced my first husband.
Any sort of disloyalty, really. Like, you could place any act. If it's disloyal, yeah, it's the worst. Your ass got to go.
Yeah, at this point in my life, the disloyal part is definitely fucked up. But literally, I'm not at all going to stay with anybody that have a child because that's proof that you cheated right there.
Yeah, you don't got no integrity.
So if you just cheat and you find out, it's not as bad as if now that cheating result in a baby.
No, it's not bad. It's not that bad. If you cheat and you did whatever you did, okay, so now I'm going to research what I did wrong or just look at myself first. Because I always evaluate my own actions first before I accuse somebody else of doing something. Because there's always a reason why somebody did something.
Okay.
So when I reevaluate me and I say, oh, no, I gave you everything you want. You just want to do that. Then now we're going to address this. But if you go and do what you do and you had a child, I don't give a fuck if I am in the wrong. You had a child. Go take care of your child with that family because y'all a family now.
Okay.
You left it in. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Leaving it in your side chick is crazy, bro.
We had a conversation. We had a girls' night out episode, and we had the question: we don't understand why men can do something as audacious as cheating, but when it comes to like taking other risks, like Walmart stocks is down and it's put 100 in right now. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna ever go back up. Do stuff that is risky. It is harder for you. You got to think about it. But when it comes to cheating or getting a disease or something, like that's a no-brainer. It's cool. I put a rapper on it or not. Why do you think that cheating is just something that is not a no-brainer? That is a no-brainer for people. But other riskier things that probably could progress your life is stuff you got to give a little second think on.
Because it's an easy, quick high.
And it's accessible.
Okay.
It's
Right.
very much so accessible because you can go. We have social media now, so we have everybody trying to be the next it girl and the next person that wants some attention. So, however many people that I can get attention from, because I want it, I'm gonna go for it. Now, it takes someone that actually is secure in what they have going on to know that it's just that. It's not someone looking for love. It's not someone trying to, spend their whole life with you. It's literally, somebody just trying to come up on some attention right quick.
Okay.
And you ever bought stocks
Yes.
and shares?
Many.
You tell me which one is harder, having sex or doing that?
Me is the stocks, but other people,
You
they're
feel
different.
me? Yeah, nah.
Well, if
bro.
somebody looking to cheat real quick, they definitely can't understand how to do stocks right quick.
Yeah, nah. See, I'm just cheating is just stupid to me. So
It
you
is.
can't ask me that question.
Yeah, I think it is as well. Because
Okay.
I'm not a cheater. I'm the person that, okay, bye. And I'm going to go to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just be a hoe and be single before I cheat on you. It's just easy.
I like it.
I just don't
Wait,
understand.
why do you have to be a whore, though?
I mean, so it just depends on the season. Sometimes it's whole season, sometimes it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't never had a whole phase?
Well, I did, but it wasn't. I didn't consider myself a whore, though. I considered myself just doing what I wanted to do.
On it. That's what makes it hard.
I know, because you call me Miss Biscuit, so I would say whore.
Don't do that. You know, it's whole season. You know,
It's whole
cute and
season.
playful. Yeah, whore is just raunchy.
Yeah, I had it a long time ago. For some reason, I wake up and be married and in a relationship. I didn't have many years of being that single.
Okay. We go dive into that. There could be a reason behind it. We're going to come back to that,
Yeah,
though.
I went to sleep and woke up married.
Married. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well.
Goals.
Tired
of these streets. Tired of this shit.
Okay, so we also got Cuzzo Danita in the back, which is Nikki's younger sister. I'm going to wait till she gets to her camera real quick. Say hello to y'all.
She's on camera?
No, I mean on the mic. Sorry, my bad. No. Just go ahead and do your thing.
Oh.
Just, yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Okay, we got her in the back. So, back to you. Want to get to know a little bit more about you as my cousin and also to my audience. Many people have listened to me tell stories about my side of the family, both sides, but when you also are an extension of that side, you might have a whole totally different experience, right? We all were raised in Chicago, all born on the south side of Chicago, but we were all raised in different households. So I wanted to get into your house and learn a little bit about how you were raised.
Okay, cool.
What side is she on?
Mama's
My
side.
mom's side.
Oh, okay. Do you
Real
like her
sad.
mom? You fuck with her mom?
Yeah, I
too.
love Mika.
Me too, man.
Yeah, I love her. I was just with her the other day.
I'll be telling her to patch things up with her. She sounds like a cool person.
Oh, don't be airing people laundry. Let her say that.
I mean, she be going in. I be trying
Exactly.
to save her.
Let
She
her
be
tell her
going
own.
in.
So I am a firm believer in everyone telling their own story. So what she's about to ask me, I'm going to tell my story now, and then someone else can tell their part of whatever they got going on. Yeah, she tell her part of the story.
Just be cool on my girl.
You ain't
Just be
never
cool
fucking
on-
met her, bro.
Be cool on my girl though.
Let me find out. Okay.
It is season 5 in real life, and so we're gonna get in your real life right now.
Okay, I'm rich.
So, mother, your mom, Auntie Jean, it's 4 y'all.
Yes, it's 4. Yes, 3 girls, 1 boy.
Okay, you are the oldest.
I am. Why you got to say it like that? I'm supposed
I
to
ain't
be the
saying what your
youngest.
old is. I ain't saying what your age is. I
Yeah.
said you the
I
oldest.
look younger than everybody though. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. No,
gonna say-
you telling us about you.
Okay, yes. My mother had 4 children. I am the oldest of the 4, 3 girls, 1 boy. The boy is the youngest.
Okay.
Big dog.
Okay. Now, being the oldest sibling, what do you think are some responsibilities that you have as being the oldest?
Ooh, Chad. It was hard though. And the reason why is because, so it was hard for me only because when you're the oldest, in my mind, certain things that I wanted my siblings to see when they're going through their process, because they're coming after me. I want them to know how to handle things. Relationships, cooking, household, cleaning, taking care of children, things that society tells us a woman is supposed to find out and do. Those are the things that I wanted them to know, and how to, conduct themselves in a ladylike way.
Okay. Now, did you feel like that's what you had to do, or you just wanted to do that as the oldest?
Well, at the time, I felt like I had to do it. I wanted to do it too, but I felt like that's your role as the oldest. I took that on right when they came out.
Okay. Is it something that was taught to you as
Yes.
how to be the oldest?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a very big family. I am close to all of my family. I keep contact with everybody, even if I just send a little wave or whatever. But when I was younger, my aunts, my grandmother had 17 kids, and she had kids with her kids. So the age It's like connecting.
Because that sound wild. She
had
kids.
Yeah, let's run that
with
back.
her kids. Yes, like my auntie Dean, your grandmother. Yeah. She was pregnant together with because Tamika and somebody else the same age.
Yeah.
So it's like
you just gotta explain that.
Oh,
like,
my apologies.
Kids.
She was pregnant while her kids were pregnant as well. So the age is like either steps or the same age.
Okay, got you.
I love a good ghetto family tale.
I know ghetto is fun.
Okay. So you grew up with cousins that were just different ages.
Of course.
Just having kids.
Oh yeah,
we
uncle
grew cousins.
Yes.
Cousins.
Yeah, I think that Uncle David is the uncle of people that are older than him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely.
Basically how it go. I got an auntie that's my cousin.
Exactly, that's how it goes. Yeah,
but that's my cousin.
Yeah, but yeah, they all taught me though. They all taught me how to be a older sibling and how to conduct myself. So when I seen how they taught me, I just implemented it with my siblings.
Okay.
And what I didn't like, I took out.
Okay. Danita.
Yes.
As Nikki's younger sister, how would you describe her being the oldest and what she has taught you? What are some takeaways you got?
Don't embarrass me.
Honestly, as the older sibling, when I think back to my childhood, she was definitely my mom.
Got you.
Yeah, she was big sister who I went to when I wanted an outfit. She's the big sister I went to when I wanted to go somewhere, when I had questions about relationships. She was definitely a really, really amazing big sister. At some point along the years, it was probably after she started to have her children, she was like, all right, I'm here, but figure it out. I taught y'all well. Yeah. It's y'all time to like do y'all own thing, tap in if you need me. So it was definitely like, I kind of felt that, dang, she's not my mama no more. She's like my big sister for real. And as an adult, I had to take everything that I taught, which was honestly the biggest lesson for me was boys. It was boys. Okay. It was once a cheater, always a cheater. That's what she taught me when I was younger.
And run.
And run.
You ain't teach men are the prize? It's insane.
Okay.
But you do have a brother, Josh.
Yes.
So what are things that you felt like you could teach him, but from the woman's perspective?
Well, I wish he was here because he's here in town today. I don't know. I really just taught him just to make sure that before he had kids, he was responsible. Before he, because I didn't want him to have, be a cheater or a whore and, go have kids by everybody else. Get your stuff together, know who you're going to be with, and then have the kids. So he was in a relationship. Well, he said he didn't want kids. So he did all his dirt and ran around. And now he's with a magnificent woman. He's had his first child, and he's a family man now.
Okay. So
gotta go through them whole days, man. You gotta go through it. That's them trenches.
Yeah. I do agree.
Yeah, I agree too. Especially with, I think celebrities don't get enough of their whole whorish ways out first before they become celebrities, because your options and pool of women become much larger when you have money, and so you just...
No, they had their whole phase. They just got to a different bracket in their life where they want to try those hoes now.
Yeah, they ain't never experienced those hoes.
Yeah, I got to experience those hoes now.
Yeah.
That's what's called.
Do you think that if you were to teach a boy the ways of not to be, that they'll actually follow in that path? So like your brother Josh, you feel like you taught him stuff so that he wouldn't turn out to be that way. Do you think that actually can work, or those people will just mold to whatever they want to be?
Well, I feel like they're going to mold however they want to be. However, me personally, and I know this might sound weird if I had, taught him this way early on in life, but I feel that when you're going through obstacles in life, the person looking at you go through those obstacles, you have to actually check in and actually see if they're comprehending what you're teaching them. Because what I'm doing and I'm moving and grooving, you might see a different outcome. Because with my daughter, I taught her, in her mind, she said that I taught her to be a strong, independent black woman.
Okay.
But independent where? No, ma'am. We're going to depend on the man because the man is supposed to take care of you.
Okay.
However, I want you to know how to do the things you're supposed to do. So that's how I taught my brother. I'm showing you because he stayed with me like he was my child all the time. So he's seen me go through relationships. And in the obstacles that we went through, I didn't just act like he didn't see it and close the door. I went and talked to him about it.
Okay. So where do you think this 50-50 conversation came from?
Baby, I don't know.
I have no
and
idea.
whomever said that you're supposed to go 50-50 in a relationship, go to hell.
Because man of the prize.
Okay.
What he said.
Okay. Well, that's a conversation. I don't know where it came from because just going back in history, men were the only ones that could work, vote, do anything. And so I don't know where this 50-50 conversation came from between the time of us getting rights, women getting the right to vote and also be able to go work. I don't know where the conversation came where it said like, all right, now that you can work, pay this light bill.
Y'all got finessed by feminism. That's what happened.
White women did it.
White women did that. Y'all got finessed.
Okay.
No. Okay. So maybe, but no. So this is the thing. People are, okay, so I feel like, okay, so when you say, okay, I want to go do something and a man don't want you to do it and you get your foot in the door to do it anyway, I feel that him saying, okay, well, since you got your foot in the door, now go pay this light bill. Okay, so now you're telling me that you resent me for going to prosper in life and do more than what you said I could do. So now you're going to tell me that I got to pay a light bill?
So it's about control and pride.
Yeah, it definitely about pride. Oh, a man's pride will leave him. Ooh, Jesus.
Okay. We talk a lot about ego and pride being a man's downfall a lot.
It most definitely is.
Bad ego and bad pride.
Yeah.
Because they're not bad traits to have.
They're not. Yeah.
You just
Everyone
have
has
to healthily,
ego.
yeah.
A healthy ego and some healthy pride is great in a relationship. However, it sometimes you have to put your pride aside, your ego aside, and sit back.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I do believe that if the woman is making more money than the man, then she's gonna pay more. But I don't think it's a pay more as. Basically, I feel like every man in a household should pay for the roof over their family's head.
Okay.
Period. Now, if you pay the mortgage, of course, I'm not going to sit back and say, okay, well, go and get double time, triple time, and pay this light bill, gas bill, cable. No, I'm going to pay that. But I'm offering to pay it because I want to. You have to make a woman comfortable to want to make sure you're good. And if you're not with a woman that wants to make sure you feel good, you're with the wrong one.
You got anything to add to that, Josie?
Because, I agree with her. I always say just be willing to do something. Being willing doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah.
But just be willing to in case it's needed.
An offer goes a long way.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes, the offer goes a long way.
Yeah, if I'm paying 100% of some shit for 6-7 months straight, and month 8 some shit got twisted up, hey, put in a little bit this one time, and then till we get back right. And
you shouldn't even have to ask her though.
You should.
She should be paying attention to what you're doing.
But having a conversation ain't wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, the conversation part,
Yeah.
like you gotta let her in into your world to
Right.
know, like, hey man, just got laid off.
You should
No,
let her know.
yeah.
Well,
Just guess you just got laid off.
Yeah, that is true. I can't just guess you got laid off and don't have no money.
Hey, shorty, this storm coming, so prepare for some
Prepare for
bullshit
it.
if I need it, because some shit could happen where it's like, oh, I ended up having it. You end up just having some extra shit now.
Now, the way y'all sound, though, it sounds like the woman shouldn't have a say-so in the preparation of storms. Because, like, you just said, like, he should tell her, like, hey, a storm coming, so prepare for it. But how does she prepare for it, for a storm, when she's not the one that's putting into the
I'm
pain
prepared.
of stuff?
I'm prepared. I'm saving. Because So first of all, I'm never gonna not have any income coming in. I don't care if my husband say, well, he wants me to stay at home. However, if I chose to stay at home, I'm still gonna be hustling and bustling and putting money to the side, doing something to make sure that my bank account is growing, so that if anything happens, I'm there. But when I wouldn't say prepare for the storm because I'm already prepared. But you can let me know, okay, so this is what happened, woo woo woo, and we gotta do, blah blah skippy. But I'm gonna have me some money.
Because just your basic functions as an adult is you should be making your own money.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. See, this is a heterosexual world that we talking about right now. But I don't be having none of these problems that y'all talking about. Like
Why not?
ever.
I don't
Why?
either.
Wait, you're in a relationship?
As a heterosexual,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
either.
You said what?
My love life's been great. I don't be having these internet problems these niggas be having.
So you're in a relationship?
I'm dating right now, but even in
Okay,
my previous
interesting.
relationships, I ain't never had to fight over no bread,
Yeah.
argue over no financial shit.
Yeah.
You had a live-in
Asking-
relationship?
A who?
A live-in relationship?
One of them.
One?
It was great. I'll never do it again, but it was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never had to ask for shit. When some shit got fucked up, hey, can you cover this? Cool.
Got you. It ain't never like a
It was never no problem.
Yeah, so-
we argued over laundry more than we argued over money.
yeah.
See, but you walked in with an agreement and a conversation. So when you go in with an agreement and a conversation, there's no room for error because you already knew what you was walking into.
Right.
Now, when you switch it up on somebody and be like, "Oh no, you have to do this, this, and this," oh, I ain't know I had to do all of that. Now the problem is coming.
Especially at the drop of a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I probably done went shopping or cleared my card out.
Yeah. Yeah. you ain't tell me to save up for the 14th.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah. I think we
And
make
you knew on the second that you was gonna need it on the 14th.
Yeah.
Nah, that's bogus.
Yeah. We make relationships very hard and it don't have to be.
It does not have to
Yeah.
be at all.
What would you say is if all things fail, if we at least have this, we should be good. What would you say that would be in a relationship?
Oh, respect. Respect me. You ain't gotta love me, but even though respect, when you read the definition of respect, everything that falls in line with respect has something to do with love, relationship, a conversation, communication, all of that. So respect me, and that's why I have it on my ring finger, because don't tell me, "Oh, I love you, I'm in love." No, respect me, and it's gonna fall.
Okay. So I got the definition of respect right here.
Go ahead.
A feeling of deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their abilities, qualities, or achievements. Another one is due regard for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. And then the verb version of this is to admire someone or something deeply as a result of their abilities, qualities, or achievements.
And if you admire me on everything that I've done for you, you will respect me and love me and never do anything to embarrass me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
All right.
Not gonna hold
Respect.
You. Yeah. Because
Anita?
honesty falls
I
under
see
that.
Jay shaking his head. Yeah. All right.
Miss Biscuit, the bar spitter.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
Sentence.
We're going to keep it moving. Now, back to your upbringing. We want to get into being a wife, being a mother,
Yes.
mother of 4. Thought it was 3.
Ooh, yeah, the 7-year-old, she's about to be 8. I think people, because that's when I got into my second marriage, and people was like, "Oh, you have 4 kids?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I got 4 kids." I was like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "You missing the 7-year-old?" Because everyone knows Ola. Ola pop up on my live. She calls everybody in my business phone. Everybody call me like, "Yeah, Ola's on your phone," So
Okay.
yeah, and she's only 4.
Okay. Well, you've been married twice.
I have, yes,
Okay. So, in your first marriage, how many kids did you have?
2.
2. And when you left that marriage, how did you feel going into the world now as a single woman with 2 kids? Did you feel like it would be difficult for someone to want you, or you didn't have any care like that? You feel like you could move on? And
Oh, I didn't care. You can have as many kids as you want to. I got 3 baby daddies.
Okay.
It don't matter. If a man wants you and respects you, if you want yourself and respect yourself, that whole aura about you, when you move, groove, and come into the presence of anyone, they know you're standing on business, so they're going to approach you like that. So I didn't have to worry about any of that. I've never been a person to worry about being in a relationship.
Okay.
I told you I wake up married.
Okay. But so us as women, we have the standard of beauty that is bestowed on us, right? Since we come out the cooch, we got to worry about how our hair look, how our skin is looking, the nails, so being a black woman, what was your journey like to see your blackness as beautiful?
Okay, so my mother is the most gorgeous woman in the world in my mind. So she said I look like her. I looked in the mirror. She looked in the mirror. I remember clear as day the way my kids look at me when I put makeup on. They admire me. So I'm looking like, okay, well, I'm the image of my mother. So I didn't have a problem with looks or thinking I wasn't pretty.
Okay.
Because my mom made it clear that we were beautiful. But I can tell you a story, whereas my daughter, she's dark, and you know that's a problem in the world somewhere that says you have to be a certain color.
Yeah.
And her growing up, she had made a comment one time. She said, I want to be beautiful in the color like Danielle, which is my other sister, which is Nina's twin.
Okay.
And I said, what? And she repeated it, and I said, so you don't like yourself? She said, I'm saying I want to look. I said, do you think grandma is beautiful? And she looked at my mom, and she was like, yes. And I said, okay. And it was a little dollar store mirror. You know, the ones with this long floor mirror that you can just buy for like $5. It was in our house. And I was like, okay, what I need you to do. Because in my mind and my body, I was jumping up and down like, oh my God, my baby has a problem. She doesn't like herself.
Yeah.
This is not what's gonna happen up in this house. I made her stand in the mirror. She'll tell you to this day, I made her stand in the mirror and look at herself all the way from the crown of her head to the toes and said, every part of your body is beautiful.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I love to hear that, man. Because it's a lot of people that don't believe in colorism. They don't believe that that is a real thing, and people don't really have
Oh, it's
to deal
most
with
definitely a real thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it most definitely is.
Do you make your kids speak when they in public? Like, not necessarily speak to people, but like if y'all like ordering y'all food, do you make them order it?
Their
Make
own food.
them order their
Yeah.
food. I don't make them. My kids are very outspoken. They are very much so little croissants or little honey buns, and they literally have a voice. They're gonna be seen. All four of them are gonna be seen.
Everybody a biscuit.
Everybody.
Everybody a biscuit. Okay, you got
Yes.
big biscuit, little croissant.
Yes.
Little croissant.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Little Hawaiian roll.
I do. They're very vocal. Yes, they are.
Okay. So do you think that you trying to teach or get your daughter to see herself as beautiful, do you think that she took it in that way and you see the
Oh no, she
confidence build?
did. She did, because literally right after that, I had never sensed any type of doubt in her mind at all. And she has the confidence is not fake. She's not putting on a front. She's not trying to make herself feel like she's comfortable. She is definitely comfortable in her skin, and everybody around her, she makes sure that they're comfortable in theirs.
Okay.
And that's
Yes.
just how you breed 3 generations of baddies right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you say it starts at the home?
It definitely does.
Okay.
It definitely
Okay.
don't go looking
Everything.
outside for nothing.
It's them damn parents.
Hey, say it again.
you know,
say it
it's
again.
them
My
damn
name on this
parents.
podcast is Tamaya. It's them damn parents, Ray.
It's them damn parents. Okay, I hear
From
you.
home, you ain't gonna get it nowhere else.
You're not.
Yeah. So did you see yourself wanting to have a son? Because you have all girls.
I wanted all boys. I did. I wanted all boys, and I got literally all
girls.
girls. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, hair? And then I was a hairstylist in my past life. People know, I got a lot of past lives or whatever. However, in my past life, I did hair, and I literally didn't see myself having to do my children's hair. Kyra came out, she had a little bit tiny hair, and I was like, okay, and then all of a sudden she got hair. Okay, great. Planning your hair, you're down. Second child come, she ain't had no hair. Okay, great. When she got some, playing your hair's down. Then these other two come, and they hair just all the way down their back, and I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, I just want to put it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
I don't want to do hair anymore.
Yeah.
Take them to the barbershop. And then my husband
Take
always
to the barbershop.
Hey, my mom would
Yes.
tell
You
you,
cut the
she
hair
was
off?
like, she'll
I'm
rather
telling
spend.
in my mind, listen, my husband always say, they hair not clone, they hair not clone. Look at this, look at, sir, they don't want to put a bonnet on, and you don't have any boys to go to the barbershop with to sit there with you for 3 hours, so you gonna wait. I mean, they ain't raggedy,
Yeah, yeah.
They representing the household.
No,
You know,
my
they
mama
edges
tell
jaining
you.
in a little bit lead.
My mama tell you, she'll rather fund them barbershop trips for 3 boys and do that shit for 3 girls.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Boys is easy.
Take a Saturday, 3 hours, and $100 every 2 weeks.
I
or
would
so.
definitely take my
Light
check.
work.
I would take my check to get my boys' hair cut versus me doing girls' hair for free.
Now, I want to stand up for all the black girls in the world right now. Because if my mom would never put that perm in my head. It's true. This is an example of that. We would rather have boys because we ain't got to worry about managing the hair. Especially with 4 girls, that's a lot of heads to do.
Okay, so let me tell you. So at that time, let me think back. Because, when you were born and you guys were younger, it wasn't Tamisha. It was just you and Tamia. Yes, in the household. And she was literally like, y'all was baby dolls to her. Like, she would literally do y'all hair. Y'all hair never was out of place. Even when she was at work, Tony did y'all hair. And she made sure that y'all hair was laid. But y'all had like the curly, easy to manage hair. I don't know why. I think it was probably like just miseducation on putting a relaxer in your hair. Yeah, it was just miseducation with that part.
Our hair was straight. Like, you could literally blow dry it and it'll get straight.
No, you guys' hair was very much so manageable. I think that was just the error in her human.
I wouldn't even talk about my mama when I said
I'm sorry.
It's this running thing.
No, it is. It is. It is.
We say, if my mama would have never put that perm in my hair, you know.
Well, my relaxer came after I had what they call menstrual, my period. And my mother always said, if you're going to put a relaxer in your child's hair, you wait till after they had a menstrual. So she did mine after that, I believe. And I still have creamy crack. I love my creamy crack. I don't care. Hey, I heard y'all say the cancer, it ain't work over here. Apologize.
You got many
Please
years
don't come for me.
If you got cancer from that crack.
So why did she
care.
say wait till you
I'm
started
not.
your period to do
I don't
that?
know. Just like they say, don't cut the son's hair until they start talking. I don't know.
Black people,
black people
we
shit.
tell we doctors,
Black
bro.
people
Don't hold that baby while you on your period. It's gonna make a cream.
So do y'all believe that if your hair is wet, you should go outside?
I believe anything my grandma told me.
I do. Only because your head is what holds the pores in your body that controls everything in my mind. So you put a hat on. That's why when people run outside and it's cold, they have a hat on but no jacket.
Okay.
My grandparents never lied to me.
Mine
I don't
neither.
care how they know nothing.
Okay.
Well, man's
Turn that
probably
TV off when it thunder because you can get electrocuted.
God doing his work. Turn all that shit off.
Don't use the house phone when it's thundering because you'll get electrocuted.
Okay.
What's another one? It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. Now you're going to have me thinking when I'm hollering at the kids, see what's going on.
And y'all just been repeating the stuff that's been said to y'all. Y'all don't even know if it's true.
I
no
do.
science behind
My
it.
grandma
Let me
won't
tell
lie to
you.
me.
Because let me tell you, Grandma Gloria was like, she always said, get off my first floor. And I just purchased my first home, and I yelled down the stairs like, get off my first floor. And I instantly said, why I sound like Grandma Gloria?
Running up my damn light bill.
That part,
Ain't even
yes.
turning on
And it's like the
lights.
first floor is the most stable. If anything, you'll want more traffic there than the top floor.
Just
We
get
all
off
the
my
kids
first
upstairs
floor.
jumping and stuff. We're going to knock down the floor.
Maz is for sure. When you come in my house, it's like a museum. Don't do that.
Well, congratulations on your first house.
Thank you very much. I worked hard.
Period. Okay. Now, how was that experience? Did you have much guidance with that? I saw Auntie Guppy was your
Oh my
realtor.
good. Now let me tell y'all, before I go into that lady right there was more than an agent. And I don't believe that it was just because I was her niece. I really feel like she literally, this is what she was called to do. Of course, she's an insurance agent and she will get you some insurance. Please go get your life insurance, Gloria. I'll tag her now. But like she literally showed me what I needed, you know. But besides the showing of the houses and all of that, when I had an issue when we were buying the house and we chose the house, she literally was like, okay, well, I got this. I called her and she was on it every single step of the way. So your agent has to be more than just your realtor. Has to be. Yeah.
Advocate.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to get to this difference in generations because what generation? What am I your third cousin? What am I? Because if you're
Wait, Tamika is my first cousin, so you be my second cousin.
You'll be
cousin.
second.
Okay.
Yeah, you're second.
Okay. So second cousin. What would you say are some differences between the things that you all see that we grew up with compared to the things that y'all grew up with?
I don't think the second, only because of the age. She had you guys when she was young, and it was kind of like implemented from what her mother had did for her. And then, rest in peace, Auntie Dean passed away, you know, and she had to, you know, figure the rest out that she thought she was doing the best at. But I don't think that, I think the generation that changed is the next generation, like my child.
Okay.
Like, we used to, I don't even care. Ghetto is fun. So
Yeah, let's talk that
let
ghetto
me
shit.
tell you. So we didn't have they say don't put one thing in my dryer. You know what I'm saying? We need to wash our socks out. Hey, where's the blow dryer? Slap that sock on the blow dryer. It's dry in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Those type of ghetto actions leaves.
Hanging stuff in front of fans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That builds character. I don't want to be around anybody in my personal life that hasn't had a trial or tribulation. So it's
Boiling
like, how do you
bathwater.
know? Yeah, like, yes.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know how to feel besides sorry for me if you haven't been through it? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we gonna go through stuff, you know, and I'm gonna get through it. I'm not looking for nobody to get me through it. It's just that ghetto is a part of life, and you have to, you know, maneuver. But
And that shit was fun as hell.
yes, it was. But back to your question though, I literally do feel like the generations that I think it was just my kid. Well, I guess you would be the generation. I don't know. Was y'all ghetto?
Yeah, everything you said.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. So yeah, it's not that one. It didn't change then. It changed after that.
Okay, I would agree with you on that. I
Yeah.
think that after our generation, because I always speak about like the juke era, and juke
Ooh,
parties
yeah.
and stuff.
Yes.
We gonna let them know about that because these indie animals don't really know.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They don't really know.
Hoosier, the Hoosiers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the hell's
they
a
don't really
Hoosier?
know about the like that juke culture that came from Chicago.
Man, that power, that beat, that drum, it just take you back.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel good. Like, you know, riding down Lakeshore Drive, getting out, and just footworking real quick.
Yeah.
It's therapy real quick. And then you jump back in, you be
Man,
like,
it's not the
that shit
jiggalate.
dead.
The jiggalate?
Yeah, it's
what
not
the
the
fuck is
jiggalate.
that? What is the
Yo,
jiggalate?
like, how you what?
What
How
is
you what, nasty?
Nah, see, you saying some Indian, some 219 stuff.
I'm sorry,
even know
219
what it
Hoosiers.
No, don't let her lie to you. That's Indianapolis shit.
Yeah,
that's Indianapolis people.
Indianapolis.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I'm
nap
from
town.
Gary, not
Okay, so
Indiana.
Those people are totally different out
he
there.
said he's
Yeah.
from Gary, not Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I would
Gary,
take
not
that.
in Indiana.
I used to think that like
Yeah.
Get Down Lil Mama and It's Time for the Perk. I used to
Yes.
think that stuff was house music. I didn't say that was juke music until I realized, okay,
Right.
that's not house music. But I used to think that was house music,
No, it's juke
Percolator,
music.
not house music.
right?
It's time
Wouldn't
for
you
the
say that's
percolator.
house?
I would say that's
Percolator
house.
gotta be
I
house.
I would
That
definitely
gotta
say
be
it's
it.
house.
Well, no, deep house is different than house music. So yes,
Right.
that is house music, but deep house is like that. Don't. That's that deep house. Yeah, that's the deep house. Yeah, but percolate and stuff, that's house music. Yeah, because it's not a record. You know, it's
Okay.
it's a remix.
Okay. Well, how was the parties growing up? Because I didn't have parties like y'all. Y'all parties were totally different. I think y'all was doing more freakier shit than we was.
That's
was
because
in
your
the
mom.
basement.
Yeah.
That's because your mom moved to Indiana. If she stayed in Chicago, where you know everything was, y'all would have had a taste of that juke. Because juke life was lit.
Yeah.
Man, when
And
we
then y'all
was
lived in
younger,
Michigan City, wasn't nothing popping out there.
no.
I mean, we brought the parties to Michigan City.
Yeah, wasn't nothing out there.
Yeah, so let me tell y'all. Okay, so we stayed in the hundreds, and it was this guy named Melvin and his cousin named Fred. They used to have parties. Their mom used to let them have parties in their garage. And when I tell y'all, the garage be like, it was just a regular basic garage. But when I tell y'all juking, getting it cracking, everybody from the hundreds knew about that. So then after we went to a couple of theirs, your mama, she was the fun cousin. Like she let us do whatever. Like she didn't even care. Like we could have been doing anything. And she didn't even care. Like she used to do my hair. Okay, it was I'm gonna go back to the story. It's so many stories. I promise you, it was so lit. Like she would do my hair because somebody would like me, and then or like a boy would like me, and she'd do my hair real cute and be like, yeah, you gotta look good when you see somebody you like, but you gotta make sure you look presentable all the time. She didn't want to put that in my head. And I think that's why Shanice is like that too, because we have to say presentable at all times when it comes to. I think she did breakthrough.
Not
Okay.
the
There you
mama,
go.
the baddie.
And
Okay.
then so after we went to them parties, now it was Stewart Ridge because we grew up on Stewart, and she'd have parties. I don't know where Auntie Dean was at. Probably outside. I don't know. Auntie Dean used to go outside all the time. She was lit.
Your mom was in the streets too.
Baby, next to her. Okay?
Jane and
That's
Dean.
her best friend, honey. I ain't gonna tell y'all story, ma. Auntie Dean, I ain't gonna tell your story. That's for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. However, my story is Tamika used to let us have parties, and I think she charged like $5 to get in. When I tell you the basement used to be like packed, lit. The whole hundreds came in there, and we used to just be chilling. And we didn't really do no like drugs or nothing like that. It was really like, nah, the most we did was Tony used to sneak and puff the cigarette off Auntie Dean's cigarette and stuff. We had natural high and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
I ain't never really seen people do extreme drugs.
Yeah, we
I've
ain't
never
had
seen
that
it
part.
for real, so-
Alcohol, that's
Yeah,
just
that's
a story.
different.
Yeah.
We had easier access to that, but like some people was at parties with coke and cocaine like that.
That
Church
was-
kids put me on to the that hard shit.
Yeah.
Not put me on the hard shit, but like when I
Let you know that that's
like,
what that
see,
was.
Like, yeah, bro, it was church
Like,
kids.
so you got something to say? What's
Yeah.
up?
No, it's a Catholic school
Hey.
in the 219. Somebody has a party. I was like, oh, this how y'all get out? I'm used to weed
In
and
high
liquor.
school?
In
Yeah.
high school.
Ooh.
I was like, okay, y'all secret safe with me, but
Nah, we ain't had it.
I'm good.
Nah, we ain't had it. Look, hell, I ain't even smoked weed until like 2020. So, yeah, no.
Okay. Well, how would you describe like growing up in Chicago, growing up in the hundreds? How would you describe like just the neighborhood and how that environment was? Was it because as we get older, we realize like some stuff wasn't right, and some stuff was okay. How would you describe the environment you grew up in?
Well, the environment I grew up in, my grandmother was strict. We couldn't go nowhere. If we went across the street, if we asked to go outside down the street, she'd say, "Why, you want to go hoe strolling?" So she watched us and made sure that we was good.
Make sure y'all wouldn't be in floozies.
Yeah, I
Hussies.
mean, yeah, that's how she did it. I mean, but you know, she also had friends on each part of the block. So wherever we went, someone knew the Johnsons. So even to this day, if my kids went to Morgan Park and there was a teacher that's still there that knew the Johnsons, literally it was so many generations that came through Morgan Park, came through Finger, came through Julian, that the Johnsons' name on 115 gonna ring a bell. So the atmosphere was good. I think just the alcohol, you know, having that drunk uncle, drunk auntie, you know, that part right there, that was the only thing that I seen was bad, you know.
Finding wild Irish rose bottles.
Oh my God, the
No.
Wild Irish Rose. And what's the Mad
Mad
Dog
Dog.
2020? That green one.
Oh God.
Gene had that green. I'm sorry, I'm telling my mama story. My bad.
Ghetto is fun. We keep trying to tell people.
I tell you, ghetto is fun.
No,
yes,
it is fun.
it is.
You can do. I've seen a lot get done in a few hours with $25 that you can't do anywhere else outside the ghetto.
Yeah. No, that's real. That definitely is real. But you know, it's certain things that I look back on that I knew definitely nowadays you could not get away with. Like, we used to go to Monty Dean's house and everybody, she had the biggest house. Most kids, everybody can just come over there. It's like, you know, it's nothing. I already had 7 kids, so one more, what's the world? What's the harm? So we always go into Dean's house and chill. And that was the place that everybody dropped their kids off. Wasn't nobody 18, wasn't nobody 16. You just knew.
Somebody was in there.
Don't answer the door, don't answer the phone. And if anybody die, I'm gonna kill all y'all.
Okay.
That's
Period.
enough to keep structure.
Yes,
y'all,
that
y'all
is.
got a video game in here. Y'all got some
Yes,
food.
we
No, it ain't.
we had
No, it
food. We had the ghettoest dishes though. Oh my God, we used to microwave corn, put some butter in there, seasoned salt and pepper. That was a whole meal.
That's a whole meal. Cinnamon bread.
Oh
Syrup
yes,
sandwiches with the
syrup.
sip-
So man, the syrup sandwiches. You know, the only thing I hated the government package that they used to get, a WIC stuff. That was
Yeah.
just whack. Now
See,
the raisins was fine.
We was right above like government shit. We never had government cheese. We was right above it.
Yeah. See, no, we had all
we
of
had
that.
food stamps, but we wasn't poor enough for the cheese.
So y'all didn't go to WIC. Y'all just got the government link card. Well, the food stamps.
No, we had the paper joint.
Yeah,
What
y'all
you
had the
mean? It
food
was
stamps.
wrapped up in food stamps.
Right. Okay, so y'all was racked up in food. Yeah, no, whatever was free, it was at the house. At our house, it wasn't. We stayed with my auntie Dean and a couple other people when we had moved from Chicago. My mom was like fake bougie. Like she say, oh, well, I don't want to live in the projects or any type of project. I'm going to move my kids right here in the suburban area, but we're going to be in one bedroom all on top of each other. So they can rub elbows with
struggle
other
in the
people.
suburbs
Yeah, that's how my
and be
mama
all right in
was.
the hood.
Yes, that's
Girl
how she
math.
was. Yes, that's exactly how my mama was. Yes, that's how we was. That's why we so close. Like we can sleep in the
Chicago-
same bed and not have, like, what is you worried about? That's how we are.
Chicago generic food used to be fucking fire to us.
I love
bro.
Aldi's. I've always loved Aldi's.
My uncle used to bring Aldi groceries to Gary to cook for us when he picked us up for school, bro. That shit
Yeah.
used to smack. Toaster tarts,
Toaster tarts?
bro. Fuck Pop Tarts, bro. Toaster tarts is
Hey.
fire.
Well, it's certain things you don't get from Aldi's though.
Yeah, you don't get your meats.
No.
Nah,
Well,
you don't
now
get
you
meat from
can.
Aldi. That's
Now
crazy.
you can.
Yeah.
But then you didn't. It's certain things you didn't get from Aldi. I think my auntie then she'd go to Aldi's and she'd get all her canned goods and stuff from Aldi's, and then she'd go like to Jewel or Fair Play. It was Fair Play. My grandma loved Fair Play too. And then we'd get all the meat and stuff, and that's how I learned how to go to different stores and stuff like
And
that.
then for the holidays, you went to Moanoink.
Like,
Well, I don't know where it came from, but I know I ate good on all the holidays.
Moanoink.
Yeah, I ate good on holidays.
you like Chili's?
No.
I gotta ask.
Okay, so first of all, no. And I don't eat gizzards because that's chicken balls.
Yeah, give
Gizzards
us a
is
little
chicken
too country
balls.
for me.
No, it's chicken balls.
Pig's feet.
Neck bones.
With some potatoes and some
Okay.
mustard. Oh, my mom. Yes.
Okay, I figured out where we
Most
at. with it.
definitely.
Black beans.
Yes.
Yup.
Beans and cornbread. Yes.
Yep.
Black eyed peas. Yes. I remember Red said. Okay, I get to nobody else story. This is going down memory lane. I like this.
Yeah,
I'm
because
ready for Thanksgiving food now.
you know when you go through and reflect on just life in general, it's good things, it's bad things, and it's just constructive things, and it doesn't have to be necessarily bad, necessarily good. It's just what it was.
Constructive.
Yeah,
And you look back on it and you fix what you need to fix, or some people don't.
Some people don't. Yeah.
Some things you can only make peace with.
Yes. And I wish people would understand that. If you cannot get someone to understand what they did wrong to you, accept that in yourself.
Yeah.
Holding that on is not going to do nothing for nobody but yourself. It's going to make you just literally deteriorate inside because you're literally self-consciously holding on to a whole lot that you don't need to.
Now, when you watch clips or full episodes of this podcast, do you
Full episodes? Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, do you get the interpretation that I'm holding things on, or I'm just sharing experiences?
Both.
Okay.
You are sharing experiences because you've been through things. You can stand on it. You can talk on it. That's what this is about, therapy in its own way. Holding on if you continue to bring up something that you're not going to go and fix.
Okay.
So, but sometimes if you can't go fix it, it's because you're trying to fix it the wrong way. Sometimes you can't fix it with the person. You have to go and fix it with someone else that knows the person or someone that you confide in that can be the mediator to make sure that things, because I really feel like it's different sides. It's your side, that person's side, and God's side.
Okay.
What you interpret what happened might not be that person. You know what I'm saying? Because I fix this stuff all the time. People always, no one wants to be on camera, but everybody want me to fix their problems.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
Yes. Yes, all the time.
Yeah. This podcast was created because I just know what we all come through, and I just love black people. Like,
Yes.
right? I love black
so
people, and I
awesome.
know that we all have a lot of similarities. So I don't know if you saw the clip of me speaking about my parents, and I had like a graduation party story that I had told, but that clip went viral on Facebook. It's our most viral clip ever.
Why I ain't see that then? No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, say what
That one
happened
went
in a little bit or whatever, so I can know.
So a person, we had a guest here, and she spoke about how she can't call her father for shit. That was her
Okay.
words verbatim. She can't ask him for $5.
Okay.
And she has an aspiration to want to have a food truck because she's into culinary.
Okay.
And when she goes to people that have food trucks and she think that they're nice, she asks them, how did you get this food truck or where you got it from? And they say, oh, my dad helped me build it. And so it's like a shot to her because now like she reflects like, damn, I can't even call my daddy for $5, but just other people like, this nigga then built the truck for him. So when she expressed herself to her mom is just like, no, I don't want you to use that as an excuse to fail in life. I want you to always prevail. And she's just like, I'm going to always prevail, Mom. That's just what it is. That's the truth. And sometimes I just want to be in my feelings. And I don't ever get the space to feel. And so she was comparing how today's kids, she feels like they have that space with how parenting has turned to more so gentle and just being able to allow your child to just feel sometimes instead of just telling them, suck it up. You'll get over it. You'll prevail. Like there's other kids in this world that can't even eat, and you worried about this toaster tart instead of this Pop-Tart, you know? So I then replied and said, dang, you got me feeling and thinking about this time where graduation came. It was Mother's Day, and I just did not enjoy that day, right? Because I never got a graduation party for graduating college. I graduated when COVID kicked everybody off of campus.
Okay.
So it was Mother's Day. It was a year after graduation, and people was able to now go outside, basically. And so my friend had a graduation party, and it's the exact same day. It was Mother's Day.
Okay.
And I wasn't in a good space with my mom. And so that day, I went to my friend's graduations. I was a part of the actual graduation operation of all of those things. And then I went to her party, and I just cried that whole day, just seeing her family have this moment of going around and telling them all how that person that graduated means to them, and just watching them grow up. So it was just a very emotional day for me, and I've never cried that much in my life. And so I shared that story on the pod. Jay clipped it up, and he had put the part in there where I said, I have 2 incompetent and fucked up parents. I have everything that I've ever worked for in life, and I have no complaints, but just the parents that was given to me. So it's very humbling to know that that is the only gripes that I have in my life. And so that was clipped up, and it went viral. So many comments was left, and so many people was in the comments just saying, I thought I was alone in this.
Okay.
Right? I didn't think other people felt this way, or, you know, had this feeling about their parents. I literally have my issues with my parents too, and those really are the issues that I have in my life. And you got other people that are different, like Honor Thy Father, all of those people. And so I wanted to ask you, because I had asked you, do you think that there are things that you see in the pod where I feel like I'm just sharing experiences, or I actually am like holding on to stuff like you was speaking on?
Well, I think that we all self-consciously hold on to things that happen in our childhood. And when I say self-conscious, I mean that we are trying our best to move forward, and we get to a certain point where we forget mentally what happened, but self-consciously we still have it in us.
Yeah.
When I say hold on, it's like I was raised off love.
Yeah.
Like, when I say love, I mean, we ain't had nothing. So it was like my mother made sure that she told us that she loved us. She gave us hugs, kisses, everything under the sun.
Yeah.
When it came to love, financially, honestly, we joke about it all the time. Like, we just joked about it last night. We didn't know we was in poverty. Mm-hmm. That's how much love my mom gave us. Like, we didn't know we were in poverty. So for me to accomplish something as a young age and say, oh, I want that, I couldn't, because I had love. And it was like sheltering from the eyes to say that I wanted something else, because I wasn't even looking over on the other side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we seen stuff that we didn't have and was like, oh, they got that. But my mom always just blinded us with love for something. I don't know what happened. It was just blind. Yeah. But as I got older, and with that love, my mom always, any accomplishment we did, the littlest accomplishment, her and my father made it like a real big thing. They weren't together, but if I call my mom and tell my mom, or she seen that I did something, it's, oh my God, that is amazing. Yes, you did that.
Yeah.
Call my dad, yes, Nick, you're so fine. Oh, I'm good. yes. You know, but when I got older, and it was, I feel like I can understand what you're saying completely. However, I don't feel like it was just that one thing that made you feel that it was something else that led up. Yes. Yeah. But with that, you have to put yourself in a situation to say, okay, this is what I remember. Ma, can you take your mind back to see what that was, like what you remember about that day? That would be an awesome thing to do, because the way you feel about certain things and the way it looked or dealt with in her mind, it didn't seem that way. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that you hold it on as a bad thing. I think you hold it on to make sure that you get the clarity you need. Yeah. And if you haven't gotten clarity, you're going to keep bringing it up until you get clarity. Yeah. That's it.
Well, on this podcast, we just have moments where we share stuff.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna always. I mean, hear stuff that's already been said before. Yeah. Because it's a different person. That
exactly. But I feel like that's how things happen. You are communicating with other people. Their energy, their vibe comes out. You can relate. I don't want to talk to somebody that ain't related. I'm not finna come on here and talk about conversations and stuff that happen with family, and you ain't got no family. You don't have nothing. You don't have no experience. Why do you want to know that? Yeah. I understand. Yeah. No. So that brings all the character to you. Yeah. It's not a bad thing to hold on.
Yeah. Anything to add? Y'all good?
No,
Y'all quiet, y'all just
y'all
listen.
covered a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
It builds character. You got to hold on to some of your trauma.
I do want to put it out there though, because there's a lot of people that just think I need to heal. I have been counseling. I've been in counseling since I was
Counseling is very good.
I don't know when.
since I moved away from home. I've been in counseling. Right?
Okay.
I'm actively in it. Set up meetings every time I got something new I want to talk to her about. That is not the case. Like, this is all just.
Oh no, I don't think you need. No, I don't think you need counseling on the point of trying to fix you or anything like that. It's a counseling meaning I got shit going on and I want to get it off my chest.
And you just sometimes you can't go to family members,
I hate
friends, and peers.
I hate it.
You got to have a counselor.
Yes.
How did you
Stop.
find your counselor?
Huh?
How did you find him?
Yeah.
I don't want to plug the app on camera because we don't
Right.
get paid for that. But I'll tell y'all
I
off
know,
camera. But
right.
it is just it's an app. That
Okay.
You,
Okay.
Yeah.
You
That's
said
good.
enough.
yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes, she did all the way. Yes.
But I do want to speak about like all the Scorpios on the Johnson side. So I don't know how many of us have the birthday November 20th.
Yes, about 9 now, I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
on my mom's side, the Johnsons, it's like 9 of us that all have the same birthday. Her
Yes.
daughter is one of those, and we all share the date.
Yes,
November 20th.
November 20th. My Uncle Sean passed away in an accident with the CTA bus, and his legacy lives on through us having children on his actual birthday. And it's about 9 now that has the birthday of November 20th.
So is that something y'all try to do like in conception? I'm just
No,
curious.
honestly, no, because actually, like because it's 2 before my child, and because it's Uncle Sean, Jamie, Trey, and then Kyra. Oh, you and then Kyra. So it's 4.
Right.
So no one knew after the younger ones that's after that 4. They don't even know who Uncle Sean is. Their mothers has to tell them the legacy of that birthday.
Right.
Yeah. So it just happens. God did that.
So did you try did you
God
think okay.
God did.
Okay.
God did.
Because I was an accident.
No,
so,
because my
I'd
child.
be curious about
No,
that.
wait. When your birthday?
December 30th.
And you say you was an accident.
Yeah.
Why would you say that, sir?
Because my dad told me. The person that made me told me.
No, the person that planted the seed did not want to stay in, but you was not a mistake.
I mean, I would agree, but
I mean, when you fucking raw, you know what happens.
Yeah.
You have a
Exactly. So that's
child.
not a mistake.
It's not a mistake. It
Yeah,
was a
that's something you
decision,
wanted to do and you
just
didn't want to stay.
Yeah, you ain't want the consequence of that decision.
And sometimes, most of the time, that's best. Because if you toxic and you just can't give nothing positive to my life, thank you for staying away.
Yeah, because my mom don't like cold, so I'm like, why would you try to be pregnant around, cold
Winter.
season?
Try to be. So we planning these pregnancies?
I mean-
wait,
some people do.
My apologies. People do.
Some people, or at least try to.
I did. I planned 2 of my pregnancies.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did. Okay, so my bad.
Was one of them the November 20th one?
Yeah. her
No,
first child.
she was not planned. Well, her dad planned her. Yeah, her dad planned her.
Does he know Uncle Sean?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I told you God did. You trying to make
I was just trying to find
It's
yeah.
not a tactic.
Sorry. Okay.
It's not a tactic.
Now, at what point in life, y'all and everybody was saying good morning?
I tell you.
Who was y'all?
Now,
Yes.
now,
My sister enlightened me
some of y'all say grand rising.
all day.
Right? What you say today? Rising riches or
Rich Rise.
rich rising?
Divine risings.
Now,
Yes.
Can y'all please explain to the black community what does that mean and where did that come from to say grand rising instead of good morning?
Okay, I can start and then you can. Okay. So what I was taught, my sister had informed me that we do understand that the word morning and morning is spelled 2 different ways. So of course I'm not saying a bad thing when I say good morning because it's spelled opposite than morning, like mourning of death. However, the original word was morning with the U. And that mourning was for the slave masters to mock us when they killed someone or hung someone. They would see us crying and mourning it. And they would say, well, did you have a good morning? And that's what they did the next day after they committed everything they did. So we know where it comes from. And yeah, the world, like always, the white world, tried to cover up something with something positive because they don't want to have to deal with what they did.
Yeah.
Everything wants to be covered up. Oh, no, don't talk about the bad. No, we didn't do it. No, you did. And in order for us to know where we're going, we have to know where we came from.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I made sure that I correct myself when I say it. I don't want to say good morning. I want to say divine rises, rich rises. And also you speaking, the words that you speak are powerful. You could be like, little simple things. Oh, my goof ass, or my slow ass, I did it. No, you're not at all. Speak it into existence and it will come.
Did you know that?
Bits and pieces of it, not that extensively.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't either.
I'm just accustomed to people saying Grand Rising and King. They
Yeah.
normally try to scam me.
Well, people did that. When the PPP came out, everybody has some money. So when you have money when you have something that you're lacking in life, it makes you feel good enough to put good vibes out. So a lot of people was lacking a lot of money. So when the PPP came out, they got that money. That's the original feeling that they will feel when they are whole. Okay.
Peace, King. Like,
Yes.
this nigga finna ask me for something.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
See, I instead of saying Grand Rising, I say whatever day it is. So like Happy Monday, Happy Tuesday.
Okay, that's good. That's very
That's
good.
a good medium.
It is. I like it a lot.
I feel a little corny when I was trying to, I went through the whole holistic, organic living life, trying to get my body together.
Man, body and soul.
Yeah, and I was like, Grand Rising ain't gonna do it for me. So I got
Well,
to find
once you
something I
say
like.
it, whatever works for you. But once
Yeah.
you continue to say and do things, it becomes the life that you don't know what happened before.
Yeah, because words are powerful, and when I say it, I just feel like I have to have a crown on, and
You should.
I'm
And
good.
a
I like
dashiki
my
be a
dad hat
5%er.
sometimes. My
Whatever.
turban, I'm good.
Whatever is your crown. It doesn't have to be the one with the 4 or the 5 or the
Yeah.
6 points. Whatever you put on your head and you get up and you walking like you are the master that you are. You got it.
Can my do-rag be a crown?
Hey, you got it on, right? How you
Yeah.
feeling today with it on?
Great.
Hey, there it is.
It gotta be
Okay.
satin though. It can't be cotton.
I feel like this is satin. This is satin, right?
Nah, they
Nah,
had us
that's
picking
like a
cotton.
velour.
Velvet. I mean, this is
Velour. What is it, velvet? No, this is velour probably.
Velour.
I don't fucking know. I had hair this whole time. This is kind of new to me.
Oh, you don't got no hair?
He had
no, I have
afro.
hair,
He had
but-
an
Oh,
afro.
you had a fro. Oh, so you got like, a little fade.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your wave in?
mean,
That's
yeah.
not the
He ain't
one
swimming.
hat.
He ain't swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Well, in
Nah,
order
he
to
ain't swimming.
swim, that's not the hat that's gonna do it. In order to swim, if you want me to let you
Now
know
you gonna have
that.
to hit all 8 angles.
Man, I ain't trying to do all that. The hair is
Look, he
cut,
didn't
it's
put
brushed.
it inside out so he don't have the line. You
Yeah.
know, he think he got it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's good enough.
No, you good. You handsome.
Now are y'all into astrology?
Come on now. Okay, so I am, and I'm trying to get all the way into it because I really feel like me personally, I would be better as a friend, person, or associate to you if I know your sign. If I know your sign.
Okay.
As a man,
Yeah.
why are you an Aquarius?
Same.
Or like an Aries or something like that? Something girly like that.
Yeah, you got to
That's
be
weird.
You got to be a Scorpio or
A Capricorn,
Yeah, you gotta be
know,
some
a Taurus, something
yeah,
manly,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
How you a
God.
man and you an Aquarius?
Oh man.
The fuck? I'm an Aries.
Okay, so through y'all studies, what
Jesus,
would you
that's funny
say
as hell.
I
about
was born in April.
you a Capricorn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goat.
That's manly. I would
Wait,
say.
wait.
Manly as fuck.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that
Yeah,
Aquarius-
Taurus.
Capricorn is a manly type
Manly
of
shit.
word. I should say that the world would say manly is.
Yeah, we fix cars.
Okay, all right, sir.
January
December to
30.
January. December
It's
like
31st.
20.
It's 31st on the cusp, or is that still a Capricorn?
That's Capricorn.
Okay. Well, I told you already, Jonesy. My daddy a hoe.
What that mean?
I don't trust you, bro.
That's fine.
I don't trust you, bro.
That's fine.
Now, what would y'all? What would you say about Scorpios?
Oh, Jesus.
Unbiased.
Okay, now I can say this.
Scorpio women are great.
Yeah, I mean, it's
They're great.
honestly the traits that I'm about to say. It's just in them. It's not something that I don't know. I just feel like Scorpio women are very selfish, self-centered, and make everything about them.
Okay. What would y'all say? You think I'm like that?
Throw in strong headed
Jonesy, you
somewhere
feel-
in
you been- you been
You
No,
said
you-
strong.
strong. No, like strong
I hate
headed.
the
You know
word
what
strong.
I'm saying? This how it's gonna go down and get the fuck on.
Okay.
Oh, most definitely. Now
Yeah.
they stand up, but that's the part of
Yeah,
being
like,
selfish.
that's why I
is
fuck
because
with
it's
them.
like, I mean, it's not a bad thing to be selfish. It's not at all.
fuck with selfish people.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I'm
asking.
saying, I'm just saying, like, the selfish part. It's not a problem with. I don't think it's a bad thing to be selfish because some people, in certain instances, you need to think about yourself, at that time. But all the time, making something detour to you, is a lie. That's how you get there.
You gotta have a healthy balance.
Ooh, child. Mm-hmm.
Can you speak more to the making things always about you?
Basically, you get into it with somebody, and they can say, "Okay, well, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know how to explain the make it all about you, but it could be something that is not at all about you, but you would just turn and make it about you. Like, I feel all the time. I feel. No one cares about how you feel. This is about that person. No one asks you for your advice. It's about that person.
Okay.
Or if somebody don't tell you something or don't do something the way you think that they should, now they moving funny because you feel some type of way. Why do you feel that way? What in your mind triggered you to feel that way? And I'm a big believer in asking people why.
Your way isn't the right way. It's just your way.
I have to tell people that all the time. I feel that would be the right thing to do. You feel like it'll be the right thing to do for you. What about that person?
Jonesy, working with me, have you ever felt like I've done something a certain way?
This whole podcast is the T way.
Yeah,
That ain't a bad thing.
No,
Because this is
But
beautiful.
yeah,
This team, that's what I'm saying. When you make things about you and what you have going on, that is a big plus in the world of people that's always trying to give out there. And I am that person. Literally, I don't know why. I could wake up and say, oh my God, I'm so drained about this, that, and the third. And somebody will call me and need me and it just go away. And I'm just like, okay, I'm there. What do you need? How, you know what I'm saying? But to have more selfishness, I would want that. So it's not a bad thing, but they do make it about them at the wrong times.
I still don't have an orange hoodie
I was at
because of how this podcast is your way.
That's why I'm asking the question.
I want an orange hoodie.
They all came into this pod as fans of it. They liked the pod.
Yes.
They wanted to be a part of it.
Yes.
I needed a team.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Your team is awesome.
Thank you. I like
Very much so. Yes.
Everything that you see about this pod all goes through my brain first,
And then goes out. It
goes
should.
out,
This
right?
is your baby.
And so Jonesy came up one day. It was like, can we get an orange hoodie?
Okay.
But the brand.
I said no. I said, can I get an orange hoodie?
So
I don't give a fuck about
so
what everybody
now
else got.
let's talk about that thought process.
Okay.
The colors that we have for this podcast is green, black, white, and gray. That is our brand palette.
Okay.
If orange was to be introduced, it has to be a reason why. Right? Jonesy just wants a hoodie for himself. So if you see Jonesy out one day, because he's always wearing our gear, you're going to see him maybe in an orange hoodie.
Okay.
Facts.
Other people are supposed to buy this merch. I want that orange hoodie. Well, you can't get it.
It's
Only Jonesy
exclusive.
got one for him.
It's exclusive. That's a good thing. That's a good brand. That is
That's
a good
what
trademark.
I'm saying.
It is a good trademark when you do things just exclusively. Like, I want a culture shirt.
But exclusively
Support us. Maybe one day you'll get an
exclusively
orange
for
one.
people that support the podcast, not exclusively just for Jonesy.
Well, so the thing is that this is the thing. This goes through you and your brand.
Yeah.
So you have the vision on how it's going to be, correct? So if your vision is not his vision, he has to understand why. And if you express that to him and he still doesn't understand, you know why he don't. You know why? You know why? Because he's a Capricorn.
He don't care.
Because he's a Capricorn. No matter what you say, they're right all the time.
Yes.
I'm always right.
And when you prove them wrong, they're gonna
matter.
say no. They're gonna say, "Oh, we talking about the same thing," and start laughing.
Because we are.
See what I'm saying? You're
But I
not.
still want an orange hoodie.
See, you heard nothing she
Let me
said.
tell you why I was right. 'Cause
Let
I
me
could've
tell
been
you
right.
why.
Oh no!
Oh
You
my
was
God!
wrong. You was
Yes,
wrong.
yes,
That's it.
most
I'm
definitely.
gonna
It's
get
a
my orange hoodie
literally.
one day. I'm gonna bootleg it. I'm gonna go find somebody in Korea. So be like, hey, make this hoodie in orange.
Oh my God! Lord help me. Jesus
That
no.
shit gonna say Culture Club.
Oh, wow. I'm always stand up for my fellow Scorpios, but not the ones that really be out here hoeing. Like the real crazy, I ain't standing up for y'all.
Come on, Big Thurn.
Scorpios be out here tripping.
How you gonna switch up on your people like
Y'all
that?
they
move
be
around
tripping.
fast too, and I like that too.
Move around fast.
Yeah, like y'all will literally cut somebody off and be like, "Nah." And if they try to come back, why are you coming back?
Yeah, because you know
And I
what
like
you
it.
did.
I like
why,
it.
Why would I let you come back?
And I
know
need
what
you,
did.
and I need you to explain if we stop talking, okay, cool. But when you come back, it's a conversation needs to be had.
And tell me what you did to me so that we both know that
You did it. Yes.
And you need to start that
Because
conversation.
don't nobody like
But no,
to...
no, Scorpios is not gonna start that conversation.
No, I'm saying the other
Oh
person
yes,
do. I'm on their side,
no, no, they're not. Yeah, because Scorpio's not gonna start that conversation. No, they gonna look at you until you figure it out.
Yep.
Read my brain.
Because I think that be the issue with people and accountability is I'm so firm on it. I'm not letting it up. I need to hear and see that you are holding yourself accountable, because if not, you're going to repeat it in a different way or the same way. And I ain't got time for that when I could have just left you alone.
Yes, I agree.
You see somebody cheat on you the first time and you don't hold them accountable for it. You come back again and they cheat on you a second time. That's your fault.
It definitely is.
Yes. You just... The first, once a cheater, always a cheater. I stand firm on that shit.
Definitely.
Move on.
You at least gonna do something else that's disloyal.
Even
if you don't cheat again, you gonna do something.
Yeah,
because you don't like me.
All my cigarette butts gone.
Yeah. Why is the batteries out the remote gone? Because you did it. You know I like the
You
exactly.
eat my leftovers.
Exactly.
sure.
You
sure.
secretly hate me. Yeah.
Now, what is your sign?
I'm a Gemini. And I am most definitely everything that a Gemini they say a Gemini is. However, we're both loyal. There's both sides because I am two-faced.
I hated Geminis growing up. Who?
If that's what you say, sir.
A what person?
A terrible
person.
I hated Geminis growing up. They all tried to kill me. But now that I'm older, I love Geminis.
No, Gemini women fire.
Yeah.
The men ain't shit.
Yeah.
June Geminis, men, are very much so difficult.
They are. All of them.
Okay.
Yes, they are. Very difficult.
Okay. Y'all know KJ?
Yes.
KJ, right?
Of
KJ,
course.
he tried to kill me.
Baby.
He tried to throw a knife at me one time.
Wait, so you did something?
No.
What you do?
It's about
we was living together, right? We both shared his room. And we was supposed to fold our laundry. And I don't know what argument we was having, but we always argue about stupid, petty, competitive stuff.
Right.
And he got real mad. You know, KJ was the kid. He was one of those kids, so he got real mad. And he did something with my clothes, and so I flipped his table with clothes, and he threw a knife at me. We both was at odds, and he just chose to. All right, I'm gonna one up on you and throw a knife. He really flung it at me, and I don't know how I didn't get hit. But
you said
well,
something.
KJ was the only child at the time, or was
Tus was
game?
born. Yeah,
but that was a long time. That was 15 years.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I'm
you
saying
said
the gap
something.
of the actual sibling life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a single a child that's doesn't have any siblings at the time, or the siblings are young, they're still getting the attention from their mother. So it's kind of hard for them to decipher that I have to share something. So it was a territorial thing. However, the craziness of throwing the knife was definitely a Gemini thing.
You said something. Nah, but
I flipped his
to send him to do the whole huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
That's what
just
sparked
KJ.
him throwing the knife.
No, something happened and he got angry, and what happened was he had to share his space, and he got angry and he huffed and puffed, and she, being a Scorpio she is, you want to get big like you bigger than me and you can do more, woo woo, so I'm gonna do this, and then they do this, and then he flicked that knife. That was
he already had it in him to throw that knife in.
Literally.
Whatever you said it.
Well, so the person that was actually in the moment of huffing and puffing did not know he was gonna throw the knife. The other side of him knew. Get the knife.
Right then and there. Yep.
Yeah, we are two people.
No matter where this goes, it's gonna end with a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all over here trying to make sense of this crazy person.
We are crazy though. We are. It's a reason why the craziness came out.
Yeah, you learned that early. Don't tick off the crazy kids.
Okay, Danita.
Yes.
What do you know about Geminis? Tell us a little something about your sister.
Okay. Nikki is very outspoken. She's a very outspoken person. She's going to tell you her exact thoughts. She's grown a lot with her choice of verbiage. Before, it would just come out like word vomit, and she would just say what it is. She would know that it would come from a good place. But it took some time for her to learn how to make sure the other person knew that it was coming from a good place, because she's so honest, she's so upfront about whatever it is. I think that was one thing that it was a love-hate thing for me, because I was just like, ooh, like, who says that, Nikki? Why do you feel like you can just say that to me? But then as I got older, it's like, oh, it's just clarity. It's being honest. It's being upfront. But then over time, she definitely learned how to pull back, not say everything. She went through this space of just honestly not saying anything at all, which she then taught me was like, you know, sometimes you really don't even have to respond. You just listen.
Yeah.
And she learned how to like do that.
Yeah.
And taught me how. So I was able to, you know, see, I don't like to use the term good and bad, but definitely just different versions of her being so outspoken and how she was able to manage it growing up.
I like the outspoken people.
Yeah.
Same.
I didn't. They say I didn't talk as a child. I was a mute. And
A little
Yes.
bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit. I was told I ain't start speaking until a Luna commercial came on.
That might be
Yeah.
right though. Like I was because Tamika was so close to me, I knew her kids. Even when y'all moved to Michigan City, I still kept tabs and she'd show us pictures and stuff. So I communicated. And then when I came there, it was you were. That's why like when you went on prom, I'm sorry. Can I talk about the prom picture?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so the prom picture, like damn it. Yeah,
Definitely
man.
giving.
Like I was like, oh no, who is this?
Yeah.
Yes,
she
baby. Wasn't it
did.
what, royal blue?
And it was the legs
You-
with the
you
black
took a
at the
nigga?
top. Wasn't it the black at the top? No, she
Nah,
was
it was like silver.
Oh.
it was like silver at the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
and blue. Was
Yeah,
it blue?
it was blue.
Yeah, yeah. So she was. So you know, at that time, I was like, ooh, I like this even more. And then I was like, okay, now I got to see how her personality is because I always, you know, gravitated to you because of the birthday. But when you. Yeah, you was kind of like real quiet. Yeah, you were.
She was very quiet.
You were.
Very.
Yeah.
Why you go to prom by yourself?
I didn't have a date.
Oh, you did? Oh, we didn't see the date though. What the date was that?
You took a nigga?
Yeah,
What the
That's
date?
it was my
Crazy.
friend.
That's crazy.
Wow, is that crazy?
She wearing dresses,
Why is
taking
that
niggas
crazy?
to prom.
Why she can't do that?
Cause she can't.
What?
Because I'm a lesbian.
Because she's a lesbian? Are you a lesbian? Oh my God, you're a lesbian? She a lesbian? Okay, I didn't know we had stipulations on what lesbians do. Okay.
True.
Lesbians
Tell
are
us
We
Yeah.
that.
mind in other people's business too.
All the
Y'all mind
time,
other
baby.
people's
All the
business.
time. Y'all mind my business.
For sure. I'll post the picture on the video.
Oh shit! Look at this.
I think it came up in my memory one day and I sent it to you. Did I send you that? I sent it probably to your mother.
I don't know, but how many things do you think went under the radar about you that your parents or just your family didn't know was of you, but they soon learned later on? Because I would just use the whole mute thing. Who would have thought that I'd be as boisterous as I
Right.
am now? What's something that you think for yourself?
I don't know, maybe fashion probably because I really wasn't into fashion. I mean, I was clean, but not fashion wise. I did like it, but I'm like a saver when it comes to money. So it's like, one pair of shoes, I can get like 4. You know, so now when I step out, because I can afford it, you know what I'm saying?
You put that shit
I
on.
put it together, you know, people like, oh, okay, look at you. But other than that, I don't really think that it was nothing else. I mean, I went through a quiet phase too. I don't think I talked till I was like 11. Y'all wouldn't know that because I had to start talking when y'all came. But yeah, it was. I do remember that because when we were in Minnesota and then we came here, I don't know what happened. And like, have you ever had blackouts? Like, where you can't remember certain things in your childhood?
I wouldn't call it
That's
a
called
blackout.
PTSD for me.
Yeah, I would. It's definitely
Right, but I don't know if it was something traumatic though.
Yeah.
Like my sisters would say, "Oh, remember when this happened?" I have no recollection of this happening.
Yeah.
However, when they say one thing, it was something to trigger around that, but I don't know if it was an actual bad thing or a good
Well,
thing.
Yeah, I had that happen recently with my sisters.
Really?
But and I swear to God, if she
Did
was to
not-
say that story, I could
Yeah,
back her up on it.
It's
I
more
don't
than
know.
yes, and it's more than one story that was told that I had no recollect of, and it always happened between the age of like 9 and like 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I remember a lot of stuff from. If it's not be real, like a real baby, then I remember it.
Right. See, it's just that little small point that they say certain things happen. And glimpse of adulthood too that they said happened and I didn't. But they said I was at work all the time. You know, I had to make some money.
Okay. What about you, Danita? Let me repeat the question.
For Nikki,
No, for yourself. What do you think is something that people learn later on, but you always knew was of you?
And she was that girl.
You know what? I would say what surprised me, I don't really know if it surprised other people or if I even knew it was of me, was my transition with spirituality as I got older, actually maybe it could have been a surprise growing up in church, my mom being an evangelist, maybe so when I took another turn and I stopped attending church and was even seeking understanding from other religions. Like I started to study African spirituality and I started to learn about the Mormons. Yeah. And not because I wanted to switch my religions per se, but it's it was like I grew up and my mother said, you're a Christian. Mm-hmm. It wasn't never I didn't have any options. It wasn't like, this is what this is. And this is what it's just like, you're a Christian and you believe in this God, and if you don't, you're gonna go to hell. Yeah. So I think when I got older, I was a lot more interested in like, how do we know that's the right way? And I wanted to learn more about all the other ones. So I think that probably was a surprise for a lot of people. Yeah. Maybe a little bit for myself too.
So you're a reader?
Am I a reader? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You should check out. There's Only Two Religions by Akil.
Akil.
Yeah, Akil. It's only like 90 pages, but it's fire.
Okay. Oh, a nice short read. I like that.
Yeah, definitely like short reads.
Okay. I ain't want to touch on religion.
You can. Hey, it's okay.
Touch on it,
it's okay. It's okay. I know. All
right, cool.
It's okay. Go ahead.
We all grew up in a church home.
Yes.
Evangelists?
Yep.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know what the denomination was for my family. I just knew we had a church. And later learned that it was a cogic church.
Cognate.
COOGIC.
Oh, Coogee. Yes. Okay.
Church of God in Christ.
Church of God in Christ.
Yes.
Yes.
Church of God in Christ.
I still don't know all the denominations, but from you all's teachers, because I think that y'all were more in the church home that I grew up in. Mm-hmm. How would you describe just how much of a hold religion had on your household?
Hold. Girl, we was in jail. Sorry.
I was in church Sunday to Sunday.
We weren't in church Sunday to Sunday, but when we did go on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, or was it Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday?
Sunday, Wednesday, and
Friday. It was an all day. So we get out of school on Sunday. We went at 11 and came home at probably 11 at night. And then Wednesday, sometimes. Yes. And then Wednesdays, when we got out of school and whatever time it was 6 o'clock and stayed till probably like about 10. And then Friday, same thing. Yeah. It was we were in jail. Like literally, I feel like, okay, and I'm not trying to tell my mother's story, but I really feel like my mother was running to something. And when you're running to something and you don't know what you're looking for, you actually just run into everything. Yeah. So in this particular situation, we ran into, with her, because your children run with you, we ran into different religions, different teaching.
Different cults.
Girl, we was in a cult. Girl, we was in a cult.
What cult was y'all in? Who's the cult? Can we say it on camera?
Hell yeah.
I can tell his name.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me sit up. Yes. Okay, true story. My side of the story. Mm-hmm. So we was in it was this church on 103rd, right by Julian High School in Chicago, and this man was called Bishop.
Just Bishop.
Did he wear like the whole Catholic collar thing?
No, he had a regular suit on, but he made it his business, and this is a true fact. He made it his business to always tell the story on how he brought his wife back to life. Mind you,
like she was dead.
No, so they were riding in the Cadillac because he had a big Cadillac. He said, we're riding in the Cadillac, and she was already like sickly or something like that. And she slunched over like she was finna pass out. And he was driving the car like this. And I reached over and said, who?
What type of Kevin Gates ass story is this? I took my hands out, placed it on the battery, and the car just came on.
Yes. So he did that story a lot or whatever, and it was like about 30 people that was members, and he had these 4 vans or 3 vans that he would go and pick up people. It was when service, you know how they say the doors of the church are open and you could walk in and you be, right, welcomed in. It was not that. It was not at all. The doors were locked at all times. No one could just wander in. And if if you brought someone to, or you wanted to bring someone to church, you had to ask his permission. He had to talk to that person first, and then they can come in. Okay. So we later found out that it definitely was a cult. He definitely had some other women in there, and he definitely had some children on the side.
Okay.
It was
So how did y'all get in? How did your mom link with him?
So like the Jehovah's Witnesses used to come to your door on a certain day. They were just walking, and my mom was talking to one of the ladies. And again, when you're searching for something, she said, "Oh yeah, I'll go to your church," you know. And she went, and it's like they give, just like a pimp. They listen to your story, see what's lacking, see what the problem is, and use that against you. Yeah. And that's what they did in that particular situation. I got out of the cult because I was old enough to run. I had ran. Oh my God. Okay.
Like you ran like from the church?
Yes, I left. Got out. So this is what happened. So let me tell you my story.
Okay. Okay. Church.
So we were in the church, and my mother had told him. Okay, so I was in high school, and I had a rough patch in my life for something. I don't know what it was, but I had did bad in school. And I was getting bad grades. I think it was for a whole a semester or something. So I had to make up for it. Mm-hmm. So it was day school, night school, and summer school that I had to go to for me to make up this time that I had messed up. And the only reason why I had made it up was because my mother had looked at me and was like, I had did something bad, like threw a garbage can at the teacher or something. I know I threw something at the teacher. Mm-hmm. And the dean called my mom up to the school, was like, your child, she do one more thing, she getting kicked out. My mama just bluntly stood up and was like, you're going to be just like your daddy. And it resonated in my mind. My biological father, not my stepfather. And it resonated in my mind, and I immediately thought, get your shit together. Yeah. So fast forward, we're in this cult. The man paid for my summer school class because it was summertime. Bishop did. Okay. Yeah. So that's a way in with my mama. Like, oh, he cares. He paid for your schooling so you can graduate. Yeah. It was $125. Yeah. Anywho, so
I mean, that's a lot of money then.
Hey, you never know. I ain't knocking it. It came out their pocket. They hard-earned money. It is what it is. But it got to my mother. My mama felt like, that was gracious. So fast forward, we in a cult. We standing there. I did something wrong. I don't know what it is. Oh, a boy called my phone, and my mama said I couldn't talk to boys at the time. I think I was a senior in high school. Oh. Said I couldn't talk to boys at the time. I told you, structure. Yeah. So he called. My mama got mad. Scared or something. Thought I was going to end up knocked up or whatever the case may be. So she told the bishop. And the bishop is looking at me dead in my face, talking to me and talking down at me. And then he smacked me.
Yeah. In front of your mama?
Yes.
In front of the entire congregation.
In front of the whole congregation, wow. Right? And let me tell you, when I tell you, and I'm telling my story, my mother was the mother that I was her ride or die. When I say I went through everything with my mama because she didn't have me till she was 28, I seen everything. Mm-hmm. I fought with my mama. Mm-hmm. I done cursed out the bus driver on the Greyhound bus station with my mama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, you let this man smack me, and I look at you like, we ain't finna fuck this nigga up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She does nothing. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
That is insane.
Hey, let me tell y'all, my grandma had 17 kids. Everybody knew about that shit. I said, auntie, my auntie, all of them had their doors wide open. Where I'm going, I had to, oh my God, my sister said the story like it was yesterday. Remember when Nikki said she was going to the laundromat? I had grabbed all my clothes and put them in bags. It was like I'm going to the laundromat. I love y'all. They was like, why you love us going to the laundromat? I left out. I was like, my mama just disowned me. She done let this man smack the shit out of me. My old daddy ain't put his hands on me. What the fuck is going on in this bitch? But shit, that happened. And,
so where you go?
I went to the Guppy house.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, shit. I was out that bitch. She was like, yeah, and she's here. I don't give a fuck.
So y'all, did you eventually move back?
I did. Okay. But we weren't in the code anymore. She realized it wasn't the code, and I was old enough to do what I want to do. She said I ain't have to go back, and then they moved to another code.
So she just blind.
Blind. At that time, most definitely, she was blind to the fact of actually knowing the guidance that she needed to have. Okay. She is very much so aware of how everything was. We have vocally told her we've healed, we've cried, she just said she was sorry. I like sympathy. We have actually had our powwow, and it's good.
Okay.
It was my mama wasn't my mama when she seen that man smack me.
Okay.
Yeah, but she my mama now.
Okay.
Trash. We going down.
That's insane.
Staying on the topic of your mom. Y'all let me know what I got wrong or what I got right.
Okay.
There was a time when we were at 18 Cent House, and my young ears was hearing that one of 18 Cent's kids, her daughters, was dealing with women, right? And your mom came there and she prayed on her.
Okay. Go ahead, girl. Yes, honey. She used the word right. Prayed on. Go ahead.
I'm trying to be cute. She prayed on that daughter, tried to get the sins up out of her, right? What do I got wrong with that story, or what do I got right? What can you add to it?
I don't know. I don't remember this particular situation. However, I do know that you have to learn from your mistakes and you have to grow. I don't believe that my mother would agree with whatever she prayed on Dottie at the time. I'm sorry.
Hey, you do your thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, my bad. But no, in the instant, I do know what you're talking about. I remember the content of it, but I don't remember actually physically being there. Remember, I block out a lot of shit. Like even to this day, I'm literally oblivious to shit that goes wrong. Like people be like, "So you're not gonna do nothing?"
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? I don't see anything.
Yeah.
That's me. Okay. For real. So like when it happened, I probably blacked everything out, but I do remember the content of this. And I don't think my mom would have only because of life after that. I don't think my mom would have the same result.
Okay. Because you do have a daughter that likes women.
I do. Yes.
So how did your mom take that?
That's why I say that I don't think so, because when my daughter came to my mother first with it, she really she just was like, okay. I mean, like she listened and talked to it. From my understanding, I was not there when they had the conversation. However, whatever my mom said to her, it literally was easing and great for her because that's my mom's best friend. Like they best friends. They talk on the phone all day. Like even every day, all day.
Okay.
She know everything.
Yeah.
She probably know my child better than I know my child.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I remember myself being there at 18 Cent House, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of memories that I have, and I feel like because I was so quiet and I didn't speak much, that was my time to listen, to understand what was going on.
Yes.
And that's why I can't really like speak to stuff now that I'm older. You're like, how you know that? Or it's because I was quiet and I was just watching shit.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I think that the reason why I'm so distant from the Johnsons, both sides of my mom and my dad's side, is because I was seeing the stuff that was going on as a child, understanding it and retaining what's good and what's bad from it, right? And as I get older, I'm like, why the hell y'all not on board with me? Why are we condoning some of the stuff that we have seen happen in our families? And this is more than just our family.
Oh no, we don't condone it.
I would say a lot
Not
of us
everybody
condone it because we allow it to be physically in our presence.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, okay.
And we got cousin over here that was touching on so and so. Why is that cousin at the family reunion?
Yes.
That ain't family no more because he damaged the family.
Right.
Right?
Oh no, we
Broke
did.
code.
We did. No, we did.
Hey,
No, we
family
did.
code.
No, we did though. We did though.
Y'all kicked
Yeah.
them and moved them to Minnesota?
Yeah, well, I didn't, but I mean, honestly, yeah. Well, I don't know okay, so I can't tell other people's story, but I do remember that Auntie Dean had a big old, it was something made of wood. And when it all broke out, what was going on with her oldest sons, she stood on business with that it wasn't no go to sleep and you coming back tomorrow. She said instantly get out, beat them. They went to my grandma's house and my grandma said, okay, well, y'all better go make y'all life in Minnesota.
Okay. Why is Minnesota the place?
Oh no, it was only there. They went to Minnesota because we had family in Chicago and Minnesota.
Okay.
That was the only reason why they went to Minnesota. But no, we didn't invite them to any family gatherings or anything. And then once, one of them got out of jail and he, did his time, understood what was going on, did his therapy, welcome with open arms. Because at the end of the day, we have to understand that some people do things and traumatically do things because it was done to them. We don't, or it probably was like, what is it called? Like a trait. from somebody that, and I heard that was it. It was a trait from their fathers or whatever. But
they got it through the genes.
Pedophileness.
They got the pedophilia through the genes.
You can you? Does that sound ignorant?
All I'm saying is, if people think people can be born gay, then you also probably have to touch it to people can be born evil. They can be born.
Oh yes,
Yes.
most definitely. Wait, people. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was me. No, but that was me. That I feel like yes, you are born that way. I don't feel. I feel like you can learn certain traits, but the actual depth of evil, that's like in you.
Okay.
It comes out. I guess something brings it out. I guess probably.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know for a fact that if you touch somebody in our family and they said that you touched them, you was out. I don't remember anybody saying they touched somebody and they was still sitting there looking at the person.
Danita?
Okay, go ahead, girl.
In my opinion, in my experience, I will agree.
Okay.
That it wasn't handled to the level that I feel like it should have been handled. It's like, cut off to a certain extent. But for me, it should have been dead.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean physically, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to go and murder, you know what I'm saying, this person. But it was like, I should never even be able to see you, hear of you. No.
You're exiled.
Exiled.
Yes.
Yeah. Exiled.
Depending on what age.
What do you mean? What age for
Like
the predator or for
the only reason why I say that is because if you were to do something as a child, I don't feel that you should be reprimanded as an adult all the way up until you're adult. Like what you did as a child, okay, I did that as a child. That's not me now. Like you can grow from your behavior by learning what you did, understanding what you did, holding yourself accountable for what you did, and knowing I need to be punished. That's why I feel like when someone goes to jail, they need to have an actual accountability class first, then go to jail. No, you did it first, and then go to jail, and then come out. Not go to jail and still be sitting in jail talking about, oh, I'm guilty. I mean, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. No, you are, sir.
Well,
or ma'am.
If they're not convicted for any crimes, then they don't have prison for them to have to sit down and figure it out.
Right? Yeah.
So if they're just breathing, living, and free with all of us that haven't committed that type of crime, where is the rehabilitation supposed to happen? Because we wasn't doing our mental health,
no,
our kids in counseling. That wasn't going on.
Right.
So you just got this.
You just out here.
This master lecture.
Yes.
Well, I'm not saying if the child is under a certain age and continuously do things. I'm saying if they did something one time, I don't feel like they should be still 20 years later or 15 years later stating about that's the hashtag under their name that they did that one time. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag for me.
Hashtag for you.
Hashtag.
I mean, well, it's different because if you was a victim of it or wasn't a victim of it, you're gonna have different, outcomes of it. But I do feel like if somebody touched my child, I'm going in.
And I don't think you're going to care if they was 14 and their first time.
Exactly. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So you got.
But I'm not going to kill them though. And I'm not going if again, first time, we're holding you accountable. Okay. We're not just talking about it between you, your mama, and the people that happened. We're talking about this throughout the whole family. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing. They didn't talk about it throughout the whole family. Whomever was sitting at grandma's table when they heard it, that's who knew about it. Yeah. Other than that, nobody knows. So how are you going to say that this isn't going to happen again if we didn't have a whole powwow and around the whole family and say that they did it? Yeah. You did it. Yeah. Now, if you embarrassed, now you're going to be embarrassed about something because everybody know you did it. But if we holding it like, oh, they just went to Minnesota just to kick it. No, everybody knew why they went to Minnesota. Everybody knew. Now, that particular situation, everybody knew. Auntie D made sure everybody knew that. Okay. But other people that came along, it only got, out there because, somebody was like, voiced it out there.
Okay. Another thing I wanted to speak on that I learned as I was growing up was the prostitution. Now, I learned that certain family members would be sold to go do sexual acts to people for exchange of money or whatever. Right?
Girl, what story you done heard?
Now, I am a real ass nigga. And I feel I'll whisper in your ear the person name and you just let me know if you heard this too.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Well, we ain't got to touch on it. If y'all don't know, I'm
I have no idea
really?
who this person is, guys.
lost.
Just letting you guys know.
Okay, no, I ain't about that one.
Maybe after the canvas is rolling, I'll get to it. But hopefully,
Yeah.
I can bring someone here that can speak to that because I don't know enough. I just heard about it.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
If it makes you feel better, there's
That's-
prostitutes in my family.
It's prostitution everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
it's real people out here that
I
do
know.
Yeah.
sell.
Oh no, I'm not against whatever you want to sell. It's yours. You
Yeah.
know, you can do whatever you wish to, and I don't think anybody should have a say so on what you do with your cat because you wash it. But on the other hand, that story, I don't.
Prostituting other family members is the difference.
Yeah, that's
between you
crazy.
doing your own self, cool.
Oh,
but-
a pimp?
yeah,
they was pimping people
They
out?
was pimping people out.
Oh shit.
Yes,
Were they a good
pimping
pimp?
their own daughter out.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Now
I
it's
heard.
different.
In our
Yes,
family?
Yes.
No, I ain't
In
hear
our
that.
family, pimping family members out, pimping their daughter out.
Okay, so I
that's
wouldn't.
crazy.
Let me tell you, I wouldn't even want you to get someone that actually heard it or know it. I want you to get that
That
person,
person.
and
Yes,
say
yes,
yes, and you
yes.
should reach out to them and they'll tell you because I don't know. She stand on business and she
Yeah.
gonna tell you what
Yeah.
it is. Even if she say yeah I did it, she gonna tell you the reason why she did or how she did it. She real on that one.
See, when you said family members, I'm
heard
thinking cousin pimp is pimping little cousin or something like that's cool.
Why is that?
Okay, wait, I don't know.
Cousin on cousin is cool. Oh, you know that's
Cousin
just,
on cousin is cool. What you
Like, big-
explain?
or shell, even little cuz pimping big cuz out.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I
don't
feel
know.
it.
I don't know, Josie.
I don't know nothing
I
about
feel
that.
it.
So wait, was
But
she
I wouldn't
pimping
put it
people out that was
past
her age, her sisters, her cousins, or who else?
I just know about pimping your daughters
wow.
and pimping younger cousins, y'all cousins, like our cousins, but not their
What?
cousins. Yeah, I learned that. And
Like pimping, like telling them to have sex, or just showing them how to get money from men.
I don't know to that extent.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know to that extent.
Okay, she definitely told me how to get money from men. Now that, and we can stand. Hey, and I'm with it.
Wow.
Yeah. So we gonna move past that.
Okay, that's
Much to
cool.
add.
Yeah, we don't have
much to
enough.
add.
Yeah.
Now there is this like curse that I feel like our family has because of the molestations and sexual assaults that was happening. And I don't know if it's still currently lingering and around, if we have it being repeated within the family. But I know that it did try to at least get to me, and it did get to successfully my older sister.
Yes.
Right. How did you all respond when you heard about the news that happened to my family, my personal family?
I said cut his dick off.
Okay.
I actually asked for your sister to come and live with me. I was in Vegas at the time, and we talked about her, and she asked me could she come, and it was a conversation. Of course, your mom didn't think it was probably the best, but it was traumatizing for me because it took me back. So it was sad as freak
Yeah, it was
and weird
It,
that it was still going on from when I was younger, and then
yeah.
to hear like another one, it's like, oh,
But you know what? When you hear that something happened to one of your loved ones that you did not know was going on, it's like you want to say, so why you ain't tell me and be mad at the person, but then you be like, okay, but why do I think that I should be asking them why didn't they tell me when I should just be listening to how they felt at that moment?
Yes.
So when certain family members came up with with that in the topic and said that these people did that to them and we had no recollect of any of this happening. Like, it's different when you are curious and your parents leave you at home by yourself and you are, experimenting on whatever. That's different. That's you two experiment on something that somebody seen y'all. You should tell your mama because your mama told you if somebody touch you, you should do it. But you feel guilty because both of y'all was out there experimenting. That's the difference than somebody actually pedophiling telling you to do something that you don't want to do at all. If you don't say something, we don't know it happened. Even though that's your situation and how you handle it, I still feel like a mother and a daughter should have, or a child and a mother, or a child and a parent should have a actual connection to know that I could come to you and tell you.
Yeah.
And if I can't come to my mama and tell my mama that oh Jesus, that's
Yeah, because the parent has to create that relationship, though.
yeah. And then also, if you can't, then you probably think your mama gonna sweep it under the rug. I ain't sweeping shit. Somebody let me get an inkling. I will go to jail for mass.
So, I didn't know how the family was responding to that news until I got older, and that further pushed me away from a lot of people. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I heard a lot about how people flip. One minute they were saying, oh, put him in jail. That's this. And another was saying, oh, well, you know, this is just stuff that happened. No, it ain't stuff that just happened. And no, I don't agree with that. And I'm 100% behind the person that if you are a full grown adult and you committed these actions, you need to get your dick cut off and get under the jail.
okay. Did you all ever think like, because you'll see Facebook posts and you'll see like my mom like, oh, my babies did this, or, oh, Tamisha got this, and did you ever feel like you weren't as close to our family after that happened, or we just didn't have that closeness growing up either? Because I feel like I didn't have older cousins in my life, and I was just the older cousin to KJ. That's how I feel.
Well, that also goes with when parents give kids options. When I was young, I didn't get the option to say if you're going over your cousin's house or if you're going. Your cousin have a birthday party on the same day as your friend, you going to your cousin party.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? But now when you give kids options to stay at home and not do stuff, then they're not included in stuff. They don't have that. It's just one random time that you go as an adult to your cousin's house because you just said, okay, well, I'm going to call my mom, I'm going to go. Now you find out all your cousins cool as shit.
Yeah.
But you could have been had that if your mama didn't give you the option and told you to go sit down over there and play.
Some cousins we didn't need to be around.
No, I agree. But I'm saying that's how you find out, though. And that's how you present yourself in a manner of how to deal with different situations. If you stay closed in and have the option not to deal with people, you don't know how to deal with people in the real world. Because our family is big, so I feel like everybody should have had a dosage of how to communicate with all different personalities. But your mom moved to Michigan City. She took her kids. When she came to Chicago, y'all was still in Michigan City. Y'all didn't come, out like that. But because I was so close with your mother, I made sure that I knew y'all and y'all, different, aspects of y'all life. Kept up with y'all accomplishments.
Okay.
I want to chime in on that, cousin, because I remember being younger and us being in the same household at one point in time. I remember us spending a lot of time together. I remember making up dances in Stewart, yes. But then it was like, it just stopped.
Auntie Dean passed, that's
I
why.
was going to say that.
Yeah, somebody always
When Auntie Dean passed, she was the glue that stuck everything when it came to our family gatherings, cookouts. Her and Auntie Cent got together and made sure that things was in order and together. Auntie Byrne did too, but Auntie Dean, wherever her presence was, wherever she was at, it was gonna be a vibe. People came, and she made sure that family was standing on business when it came to family.
And I think that had to have been then the disconnect from, like you said, did we notice the separation? I know I felt the separation heavy. I witnessed it, and I didn't really understand it, and because it was such an uncomfortable situation, and then also trauma for me, I didn't know what to do. I kind of just let it happen. I'm just like, I'm gonna just stay here because I don't really know what to say or how to feel. And is that even something I want to talk about? Because that's gonna bring back for me. So I think, and it kind of goes back to the conversation where I think you asked something along the lines of what was something that we noticed, the change and the shift in the different generations. And I remember being younger, when we were younger, you guys, Tony, Shanice, Nikki, Tabitha, it was a lot of family, cousins together all the time. And at y'all older ages. But then now, here we are, cousin. We didn't experience that. We, of course, started to find our relationships with each other later on in life, but we never really got to experience that sense of togetherness after Auntie Dean
when she
passed away and we got older.
She passed, the gathering slowly but surely just went to different people just having their own family gathering at home. That's why you didn't get it.
Well, I did get it with like Coco's and
and you guys is Daryl, Coco, Tamia, how y'all and Yama. That I love that y'all connect without the parents. That's beautiful.
Well, that's to me and them. That's our crew.
Well, you don't add
I
in?
don't. No.
Okay,
That's her crew. It's
Why
just
you don't
me.
add in? Because you quiet and want to be distant?
Nah, they just into stuff I ain't into.
Okay, understood.
I got my crew, and my crew is just Jamal, Lil Jamal. That's my crew. That's it.
That's lit. It should be.
Yeah.
I got no complaints about it. It's just interesting to just talk about how things got to a certain point,
Yeah.
and also actually really talk about it, and not just stay cute with it.
But I think that if we didn't care so much of having a disruption, it's like people always put a disruption as a bad thing. Disruption is not a bad thing. That means something needs to be implemented. So if somebody did something, say something, fuck the disruption.
Yeah, that just means the system is probably not as structured as you thought it was, and you need to make some changes.
That's it.
Facts.
That's
I
it.
think that communication in general is what our family should have been doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we could have started some type of healing process
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Yeah,
We don't talk.
Instead of
We
just
talk
saying-
about everything that
instead
doesn't
of
need
just
to be talked
talking on the
about.
phone and gossiping about the situation.
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
should have
what are
been
we
actually
doing?
saying it all out loud on what happened and keep your child away from this person.
Yeah.
And then that's how it should have been.
Okay, I'm glad.
Out loud.
We've all said
Y'all
these
make me
things.
want to go be cool with some of my cousins, man. I still want this fucking for life, but you know,
Yeah.
some of them,
Hey.
you know, I might go be cool with.
Because when you really listen to a lot of people that look like us, we
Yeah.
all have similar stories. Just the situation was different.
Yeah.
right? And so we all collectively. I was talking about human behaviors, and if you study human behaviors, you will learn that human behaviors is influenced by genetics, environmental factors, your upbringing. And so if we all have the similarity that we're black, then that might mean that we might present and repeat human behaviors that black people typically repeat. And so you'll learn if you just talk to somebody that's black in Syracuse in New York, that they probably went through something similar like our upbringing was, because we have that similarity of just being black, right? And so the conversation that we was having in the one clip was, how would you two feel if you were to be around a woman that's told you that she hates men? And they had their responses to it, so I clipped it up, and then people in the comments were just like, you shouldn't have a hatred towards men. You should only have a hatred towards those particular men that did something to you. And so I brought up the topic of human behaviors and how just the sex alone, men, they have similarities based off of societal norms. And if you do not decondition yourself from what is traditional, you might present that human behavior. And so it could make sense for a person to have hatred towards a man when they come from that sex that have all of these similar qualities. So they probably do have the ability to cheat, to commit adultery, to be coddled in their upbringing and don't know how to lead in certain situations.
Yeah.
That is a characteristic that you can find in many men. So to say you hate men, I can understand it, but let's work through that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get the work through part. Yeah. Yes. Just work through the part of the trauma that's allowing you to say all men.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
because
I
some
do-
men fucking suck.
They do. But the
Ass.
generational curses that we had then, I feel like in my household is broken.
Okay.
Because my mother prayed, cried, slung oil, and admitted and made sure that all the stuff that happened to her and what she did, she asked for forgiveness, asked for it to specifically not be brought on your kids, because that's what it does. If you do something wrong, it don't come on you, it come on your children. So whenever, and literally me and my brother was just saying it, like our blessings came from my mama late night crying and praying and slinging oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
That olive oil.
Baby, that
olive
blessed
oil,
that
baby.
blessed oil, baby. that stain don't come out.
Okay. So what is your response to this from a Scorpio? I'm sure your child probably have said to you. Anything that she has done in life, she wants to first give herself appreciation for doing so. How do you feel as a mother, feeling like, well, if I ain't never clothed you that day, then you probably would have never got best dressed at school.
The fuck? What do I got to do with that?
Okay. I just wanted to get your perspective on it.
No, anything that's gonna no. I don't have no. Cause I could have bought you the clothes, but How you was gonna put the clothes on and how was you gonna maneuver around your body? You made the clothes, not the clothes made you. You had to walk certain. You got it.
Okay.
People maybe they didn't notice you. Your attitude, your personality. Somebody wear the same outfit as you, they looking at you like, damn. Other person like, nah, it's the same, but you ain't got it right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got shit to do with me.
Jonesy, you got something?
None at all.
You look like you was pondering over there on something.
No, I'm just over here, just
Okay.
Canadian.
Well, I said that because there's a lot of people in our comment sections that believe that parents made you who you are, right? You are because of your parents. And I think that like we got to take a second look at that theory because that child made many decisions on their own. Like the parents didn't do the homework. The parents didn't
Certain things in that nature, yes, because again, if you haven't been through anything, you can't take on the challenge when it comes up in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So certain things that your parents have put in store and did, or trials and tribulations that it happened because of your parents, lead you to handle situations the way you handle them. Now, I wouldn't say that. Now, if someone said, okay, well, you graduated college because I paid your bills. I made sure you didn't have to stress about nothing. You got all A's because you didn't have to worry about anything. But that's not something I would say once you walked across the stage and said that I wanted to throw that out there first before you think you did it on your own. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not, because I wasn't supposed to, but I chose to parent you that way. Mm-hmm. And that's my job, to parent you.
What are you supposed to do as a parent?
Make sure your child has the necessities that they need. Anything that I do past the minimum is because I wanted to do it.
Okay. And so should the child, the stuff that they feel like you wasn't supposed to do, but you still chose to do it, should those things over trump what they really feel like they did do for themselves? So like, you made sure I ate every day. Mm-hmm. But that one particular dinner, you made smothered Salisbury steak instead of just Salisbury steak. Mm-hmm. Right? Yes. And so, but I taught you how to make that, Mom. Like I told you, like, you should smother it this Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We get older and you say like, man, I made the best smothered Salisbury steak for y'all when y'all was younger. I'm like, yeah, Mom, but I also told you about that yeah. I gave you the cookbook and gave you that.
But why do you got to say that though?
You don't. You don't.
But no, I'm saying like, okay, so me personally, I feel like you can say whatever you want to say, but why do you need kudos when someone is trying to pat themselves on the back?
Yes.
Like, let them tell their story and you tell yours. Yeah. But anyone that tries to interject when someone is speaking about their quality of what they put out, you're interjecting something that I want to put out about myself, and you didn't even give me a chance to say, I made that fire-ass Salisbury steak. Yes. It was smothered and everything.
Yes.
My daughter hooked me up with that recipe. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Just wait a minute, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't have to jump in and be like, hey, hold on now.
Yeah. Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Let you get through the first sentence.
Yeah.
I'm
like
so
some
proud
people.
Of me. I was there too.
Yes.
I was right there.
Yeah.
Like,
those are the people that want to be like, okay, well, you waiting to tell somebody their story. Let them tell their story first.
Okay. Got you.
Give them a chance to give you your accolades. Because at this time, they asking about mine.
Don't thank yous come at the end of a book, bro. Don't the acknowledgments come at the end? Like, let niggas get theirs off.
Some people do it early. It depends on how you trying to put out the story.
Yeah, why are you doing it right now? Why? I need to know the why.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We getting somewhere. Now I said it that example as the child butting in because we don't never see it from that perspective. Yes. It's always the parent that butts in.
Yes.
But it's really,
and the parents that butt in are the parents that, oh God, it's a lot of secret hate on the parents. It's like, I don't know why it is. It's like, I feel like when you have a child, you're supposed to want the best for your child, make sure your child has everything they need. Like, you're supposed to go out in this world and make sure that your child is just good. But people will literally sabotage their child's life because they had a fucked up life themselves. And self-consciously it happened. Like, I'm not saying that everybody does that fucked up their childhood, but you self-consciously, and some people consciously do it. Yeah. Like, some people do I don't know. Your dad just want to fucking spoil you. I wasn't spoiled. You gonna do this. Are you doing it because the characteristics of being spoiled in this world will hinder them? Or are you saying this because you mad because you didn't get spoiled?
Yeah.
Normally it's the latter.
Yeah.
Hey.
I had to struggle, so you gotta struggle too.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Your struggle is different than my struggle because we were in two different generations.
Yeah.
Your struggling of putting socks on the blow dryer is different than my struggle with
electric dryers now.
that part. Yeah. Whatever it is, like whatever the struggle is, it's just different, and it's just different times and ages and everything. But you shouldn't want your child to purposely have a fucked up life because you fucked up.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I hate it.
Okay. I got another question about generations. Do you think that the younger generation today, different from where you came from, is more sensitive?
Wait, the younger generation now
Yeah.
is more sensitive than the older generation?
Yes. Is there a difference in the level of sensitivity to
It is.
stuff?
It is. However, I do feel like the new generation are very savage with their mouth.
Okay.
They are ready and willing to jump in, correct you, ready to add like the screenshots and the recording, and got to make sure that people stand on their business, and the receipts is very much so this day and age. And it's not a bad thing because you want to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
However, when you throw them receipts out, make sure you understand that you did something too.
Yeah.
So don't just throw it out there and then go run.
Yeah.
Make sure you throw it out there and be ready to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because what you think is the receipt to somebody else's problem, it might be yours.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely pull a Uno reverse card on yourself.
Definitely put in the draw four.
Okay. I got this. Did you have a question before I go to the
No,
next?
no,
Okay.
we can go ahead and wrap up. I'm trying to get the brunch.
All right. Okay, bet. So I have this last segment I wanted to run you through.
Okay.
Now you be in everybody else's business.
I do.
But I want to see if you can handle us being in yours.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna ask a question. Jones is gonna ask a question, and you can answer the question, and you also only get a few sentences to explain your answer.
Okay.
Have you ever cheated before?
No, only because you have to be married to cheat. And when I was in a marriage, I did not cheat. I didn't cheat. But single, fuck yes.
Man, we ain't trying to your ass cheat.
In my mind, no. In my mind, you have to be married to cheat. I say it all the time.
Okay, all right.
I feel it.
All right, Josie.
This question ain't even fun no more. Do you have any, do you have any exes you regret and why?
Yes, and they are not. I don't have to bring them up. I just because it's just a delete. It's just why would I did? Why, baby? Why you do that?
Okay. Have you ever had a one night stand?
Of course.
Of course, it's crazy.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, yeah, my name was Lola. Hell yeah, yes. Okay. Lola had fun like a motherfucker.
Have you ever been in a threesome or more?
No.
Okay. Have you ever lied to your children?
Of course.
Okay.
About what?
Well, just give me one lie.
I don't know what it is. I just know I did.
Okay. All right. That's typically what liars do.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I'm not finna say no. I don't know. I probably did.
All right. What's the worst thing you've done to a friend or a family member? You ever stole one of your friends' man?
No, I ain't never did nothing. Just I took a situation and put it on Facebook, and I realized I did not know that was the reason why the rebuttal of that friend hated me or had all of this animosity against me. But when I found out that was the reason, it really was like because they said I put it on Facebook and I shouldn't have.
Okay. Now you have 4 daughters.
I do.
I'm going to ask you who you keeping. You get to keep 2 of them. You get to put one of them on punishment, and you got to kick out one.
Okay.
Kyra.
I'm kicking out.
Manye?
Manye. I'm keeping.
Keeping. Amara?
Omora's on punishment.
Omora.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
You say you put her on punishment?
Yeah.
Okay. Ola.
I'm keeping it. And that just proved the point. My kids said I got 2 favorite kids.
All parents got favorite kids.
I didn't know. It's not that I don't at all. I promise you I don't. I love all my children. And we all have like different, together stuff that we do, like for real. But it's like they always say that Manye was my favorite child, but she wasn't. I just relate to a lot of things that she do because she act like me.
That's what my mom say when, she be trying to defend the claims that I'm the favorite, but we know what's up.
Okay, I don't.
I
though.
love all of you equally.
And I
No,
only
you
want to
don't.
put Kyra out because she grown and she be always acting like she 10.
Okay. You was only getting a few sentences to
I'm
explain
sorry.
why.
Okay, yes, I'm sorry.
Now, 3 siblings. You get to keep one, replace one, and abort one. One never
Abort?
Abort one. One was never born. Josh, Danita, and Danielle. Who you keeping?
I have no idea. I cannot answer this question.
You gotta give us one.
I can't. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Boo me. I'm
you
so
replacing?
sorry.
Who you replacing? You get to replace it with a different sibling.
Oh, just so I can have like 2 of the same sibling? Or something like that?
Or you felt like, oh, I met somebody that feels like a sister. She a friend. I'm gonna
I
replace
don't
her
like
with
this
her.
game. Because I don't have one. I love my siblings. They all the way I made them.
Okay.
Do you like your siblings more than your kids?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who takes the cake, the siblings or the kids?
Well, the siblings was my kids once upon a time. So the first set of kids, the second set of kids, first set of kids, they grown. These kids is irritating me. I'm ready to go outside. I want to go outside.
Okay, I'm gonna let you slide. On this
Sorry.
one with the siblings. If you could experience something you know is ridiculous, what would it be?
That I know is ridiculous.
Yes.
I want to be a stripper.
I don't think that's ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh, it's not?
Oh,
So what do
To
you
you,
feel is
probably
ridiculous?
not, but
Yeah.
I mean, but I like hoes, so
Oh, okay. Yeah. I would just want to be a
pretty
stripper.
normal to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to take the last one?
Sure. If there was one thing you'd change about your mom's family, what would it be?
My mom said that we all had money already.
Okay.
Okay, bet.
Oh, fam, rich.
Yeah.
I will. I would say that you did okay with letting us be in your business, but you
Yeah,
skated
you
on
ain't-
one
yeah,
question.
You played,
You
you
played
played
it
the fuck out
safe.
them politics.
Yeah.
Wait, what you want to say about politics? Like
with
what?
the siblings.
The
You
siblings?
ain't-
What? the siblings- the
you're
si-
single till you're married.
Well, I do believe that. I say it all the time. But the sibling thing, I really can't because, like, even though I don't even, Danielle, she done pissed me off and I don't fuck with her right now, but I still wouldn't give up because we done been, we done been 10 toes down for a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Okay.
ain't, I don't know.
All
We
right.
like connected.
Okay, all right. Well, I think you can handle others being in your business, so I'll let you slide. You can keep Miss Biscuit the title. You can keep it.
I could keep it. Okay.
Now we like to drop gems on the pod. So before we close out, do you have a gem that you would like to drop on the podcast?
I really just want to give compliments to how everything was. You were very prompt. You were very professional. Your staff is amazing. I don't feel like you can do anything better, but just be prosperous. I mean, y'all got it.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, though.
Thank you, cousin.
Yes,
Thank you.
very.
Now, can you go out to the world, let them know it ain't scary to hop on this couch?
Oh no, it's not. Because I am a podcaster and I have many things under my hat, I feel like this is a therapy session. So if you're not really ready to dive in to have a therapy session and you kind of close, like, I don't want people to know, stay where you at and stay just not woke. But if you ready to come out into the world, say, hey, I'm here. Come on now.
Okay. Was this a fun therapy session?
This was a fucking hilarious, fun. I mean, all of the above. Like because you didn't tell me nothing. Like my show, I run it past everybody. I don't want nobody to be on the show.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
But with you, I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I like it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I
It's
like
a
that
safe
y'all do
space,
that.
Man, we try to create a safe space.
Yeah,
We
it's
act
no
safe,
judge.
you
I
know?
really feel like the questions is just getting to know.
Now,
Talking to
I
two
don't. She
wholesome,
don't
nice
know. She
people.
don't know what's on my notes, but she knew her prompts. Like she
Yes.
got an assessment form.
Yes.
She told me all the stuff that she had reservations on speaking on.
Yes.
Religion was one of them, so I didn't speak on it until
Yeah.
it became
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, the only reason why I really say I don't like doing the religion thing is because I feel personally we don't know who's right or who's wrong. And we have people that want to debate with you about why they are correct.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that you feel that I'm attacking you, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I just know what I believe in.
Yeah.
And that's why
That's
I'm
it.
harsh towards
Yeah.
religion debaters, because you're
Yeah.
just a fucking idiot.
But you're not supposed to though. Well, I know as a
Nah,
Christian
fuck
in
them
the
people.
Bible it says you don't debate about what God did. The
Facts.
book is the book.
Okay.
Believe what you want to
You
believe.
believe what you want to believe. Because honestly, you just don't know. You just don't know.
Okay.
Because I have my own beliefs too.
Exactly. I fuck around and tell you my God is a doorknob. Now you look like a fucking fool because you arguing with me because I worship a doorknob
Yeah.
with your dumb ass.
Let,
Take your ass down the street.
let him continue to worship his doorknob.
Right.
For sure. Well, I thoroughly appreciate you coming on the pod.
Yes.
You're always welcome back, Danita. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you. We got to get to that spirituality bag.
Yes,
we
definitely.
do.
But I appreciate you coming on the pod.
No problem at all. I appreciate you guys. You guys can follow me on all social sites. Miss Biscuit, if you Google me, I am there. I have a conversation starter. If you want to know your friends, your man, your family, or anybody, these 21 questions will get you there, and you will have to not waste no time kicking motherfuckers out your life.
All her links will be in the YouTube description. So make sure you come at 11 a.m. on Tuesday to get those links.
To Miss Biscuit.
Thank you.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Miss Biscuit.
Thank you.
Just watch the damn podcast.